from Black Ops 2. It was a DLC map in Black Ops 2. And competitive fans, I know you're going to be excited about Frequency. Black Ops 4's Frequency has been remastered.
Oh shit, Frequency's coming back.
Looking slick, and now of course
Let's go.
Changes things. We don't have specialist abilities, which is going to change it quite a lot. I'm really excited to see how this plays.
Yeah, I mean,
Go, chat.
It was a strong year for competitive play. We're excited to get this one in. There's a lot of work that goes into our
Let's go.
maps. We have to make sure they work with the current state of movement. We have to make sure they work with new modes like Overload that weren't in Black Ops 4. But it's in, and it's coming out with Season 5. And it's going to be in rank play.
Ooh.
When Season 5 drops. We're adding it to the map.
It's gonna be in ranked play.
Maps to the map pool as well to keep rank fresh.
I'm excited. Can we hear a little more about ranked? Obviously, with Season 4, there was some SR changes. Any big changes now going into Season 5?
Yeah, so Season 4 brought our skill rating system overhaul. The system is now completely transparent. Every SR that you gain or lose is broken down after matches. We've been following along. The response has been great. The feedback has been awesome. We've collected a lot of great data and watched closely this season. And we'll be making some changes for Season 5.
A couple too many iridescent players?
Yeah, I mean, maybe just maybe it was slightly too easy to make it into Crimson and Iridescent. So we've taken a good look at that. We like that players weren't getting hard stuck in one rank as much as they were previously. But maybe we had some players reach Crimson and Iridescent that shouldn't have been there. We're going to make some adjustments, make sure the system stays rewarding, but that only our best players are able to make it to those ranks. And I mean, I'll issue everyone here a challenge. If you made it to Iridescent in Season 4, prove to your friends you belong there, prove to the doubters you belong there, and do it again in Season 5.
I love the sound of that. Where my diamond players at? Where my diamond dads at? Some of you are lying to yourselves. Let's talk about rank rewards.
Yes.
What else do we get?
Yeah, so I mean, it wouldn't be a ranked season without rank rewards. We've got rank camos to chase and calling cards. We have a competitive NPC 25 blueprint.
That's pretty cool.
Expect a rank series ladder at the end of the season as well.
Oh, this looks fantastic. Excellent. Okay, well, we've got some lovely changes there to ranked. Now, as I understand that with a new season, usually comes new weapons.
Well, before we get to that, I have one more thing on rank play, Miles. And that is that I'm incredibly excited to announce that we've been working with Infinity Ward on rank play for MW4. They have been fantastic collaborators, and I know they're incredibly excited about rank play for MW4.
There it is. Exciting news for us going into a brand new game. Rank play being a big one for us. We are well excited for that. I mean, fantastic. All right, cool. Well, before we get too far forward in the future, let's dial it back a little bit. New weapons, Season 5. Anything fun?
Yeah, Season 5, new weapons to unlock and master. Before we get into weapons, Spectre is back as our hero operator for the season. And we've got some weapons you're going to be getting your hands on when you jump in this week. The Mammoth LMG, you'll be able to unlock in our first seasonal event. The Gremlin
Yeah, we don't care about none of this shit.
Wield Akimbo SMGs for some pretty significant damage up close. And the FG-42 assault rifle is back from World at War with a very recognizable profile with the side-loaded magazine.
I see we have some new attachments as well. This looks like something for the Jaeger.
Yeah, so I mean, we've got some pretty unique attachments in the weeklies this season as well. There's a 50 cal conversion for the M15, a Gauss accelerator for the Peacekeeper, and this, what you see here is an EMP blast pistol attachment. There are a bunch of other attachments in the weeklies as well. Jump in each week and unlock
tons of cool stuff to play for still while we wait for the next installment of COD. Okay, cool. So we've got some very nice looking stuff. And of course, Spectre, a new operator?
Returning operator, returning fan favorite.
Very cool. This looks like a good, and again, very keeping with the way BO7 has looked. This is fantastic. We've got some cool stuff then. Big recap. This is going to be a very exciting Season 5 on Thursday. New maps, brand new weapons and attachments, frequency, and a bit of a map refresh coming into ranked as well. That's really cool. And an SR adjustment. I'm not getting out of Diamond. I think I'm over it. I think I'm past my prime.
Don't count yourself out, Miles.
That's what
But,
Yeah, don't count yourself out.
I will. Oh, I will.
So, yeah, please jump in this week. We'll see you online. Before we go, I want to shout out, there are some Treyarch devs in the house who made the trip to Vegas for champs. So from me, from them, everybody back at the studio, just thank you so much for an incredible CDL season.
Yeah,
You know,
really.
all the game 5s, all the round 11s, all the punch outs in Plaza, the 250 to 249 heart point games. It's been one of the best CDL seasons ever. It's been so awesome to be a part of it. And thank you.
Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you guys at Trek as well for 2 fantastic years. Can't wait to see how the rest of the day goes and how MW4 plays out as well. Thank you so much, mate.
It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a great one. For now, a break before we start the grand finals.
Grand finals. Is Optic gonna go back to back to back? The way they looked last night against FaZe, gonna be a tough one.
Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL.
Brought to you by America's Navy and the special operators who work in the shadows.
That's how we thought blue was gonna be, but we didn't like blue. Not blue us, no. It's not a place to market.
Was Ozzy saying that song right there? He knows that pizza goes with broccoli. Gotta listen to his words.
I just hit them.
4 minutes.
I hit the corner store to grab my 40. Pulled up, just me and my shorty. Need me a pocket thought so to get lit. Then I hit the lotto, might cop a whip. Cop a crib, cop a zip. Copping anything that boosts my confidence. Then I cop the fit that got me compliments. Now I'm starting to forget what being honest is. Head to TJ, tip the DJ. Tell him go play them slabs. Then in the boat thought doing yoga. Working them hits, no cap. Tell me the vibe. Then I key and bring it back. Took another tour around the feeling like I just hit Loteria. Mami, let's vamos a tu Costa Rica. Vive la vida. Oh, you ain't heard words since 7 figures. Feeling like I just hit them. Loteria. Bust down, shawty wanna bust it down. Shawty moving like you just hit Loteria. Lux now, I just spent a couple dollars. Feeling like I just hit them. Loteria.
You playing the game? Yeah,
Oh, baby?
thank you, Daddy.
No. My CDL watch party, baby.
Hey,
I did last night. Me neither.
why do you do this?
I'll put them bed, baby.
Right.
I'm just kidding. My 0 viewers. Yeah.
TV.
1 minute, chat.
Heavy in the paint 'cause I know they gon' foul. I'ma need months now. Get into the bag like pow, pow. Thought I wouldn't, but tie down. Heavy in the paint 'cause I know they gon' foul. I'ma need months now. Get into the bag like pow, pow. Thought I wouldn't, but tie down. Did say I'm bad, but the streets say I'm good. I'ma go hard as I could. Don't ever get it misunderstood. I'ma apply pressure like Did say I'm bad, but the streets say I'm good. I'ma go hard as I could. Don't ever get it misunderstood. I'ma apply pressure like They going hard, but I'm going hard. That's for my son and my daughter. Hit the valet, tell him go bring the car up. Boy, you know I'm pushing Rari. I tear the tar up. I'm sorry, but I am not sorry. Cause I'm here now, but this not where I started. I used to work at Fish Market, cooking up sugar, take orders from bosses. He tell me to take out the garbage. Get mad as hell cause that smell made me nauseous. Through my apron like I'm over artists. Start working on being an artist. Hollywood, I'ma hit the red carpet. I'm dripping, so approach with caution. John Wick, I ain't missing a target. Stop the car at the light gets dirty. Purple jeans where I can't get dirty. Blue strips make a chick get flirty. And she ain't coming back till around 6:30. MMA game, we go hard in the paint. Take position and move like a tank. Maniac with no restraints. Act tough, then I'm checking your rank. Heavy in the paint 'cause I know they gon' foul. I'ma need months now. Get into the bag like pow, pow. Thought I wouldn't, but tie down. Heavy in the paint 'cause I know they gon' foul. I'ma need months now. Get into the bag like pow, pow. Thought I wouldn't, but tie down. Did say I'm bad, but the streets say I'm good. I'ma go hard as I could. Don't ever get it misunderstood. I'ma apply pressure like Did say I'm bad, but the streets say I'm good. I'ma go hard as I could. Don't ever get it misunderstood. I'ma apply pressure like I'ma go heavy in the paint like Shaq. All in your grill like plaque. I be spitting real ass.
12 teams have fought hard all season long, and 8 have made it to the top. Now, it all comes down to this.
The pressure is on this. It's firing.
Oh my God, no way!
Back and Crip, how does he get both?
Here we go. He has a free roam as long as the pitch continues to play like this. Unbelievable.
1 versus 1.
That is how you do it.
Your Major 1 champion, Major 2 champ.
The game.
What artistry this final map was! It's history in the making!
Let's go, chat.
Las Vegas for the Call of Duty League Championship weekend!
An optic bounce back from last night. Hmm? I don't know, baby. Oh. Who?
Optic, FaZe, the definitive Call of Duty esports rivalry under the lights of Las Vegas.
Fates are gonna do it. Map 1's done.
Here a chance are your defending back-to-back world champions. Plaza closes the game. FaZe are into the grand final.
I'm feeling great. I do think we'll play.
Let's go.
And I think the same result will happen again.
But it's the green wall.
He thinks the same result's gonna happen again.
He talks so much. Hey! Hey! You fucking dog shit!
Oh my goodness, it's just not together by accident. Are you kidding me? There's no possible way that Luke has done that.
Coming for your face. We're coming for 40 and 17. 41, 42.
04 went crazy. We can't let that happen again.
Zellium not gonna get there. A chance for Optic to go back to back to back.
Come on. Come on, Shotzi. Show them why you're the GOAT. This is it.
With the chance to do the unimaginable, to cement their legacy in green, brick by brick, to defend their title here in enemy territory. Green Wall, get ready for the defending back-to-back world champions of the Texas.
Come on. Come on, boys.
Coming to the stage, ready for whatever. Dashie,
I know we rocking with Optic no matter what.
Hercules, and Shotzi. Brick by brick, Optic, the back-to-back world champions to defend their title. Las Vegas, show them some love as they are ready to play. Now, not everyone wants to see history cemented in green. There are those who live and see only red. And there's 4 players backstage who don't care about no damn wall. 4 players who gonna come out here for the hometown in Vegas. Get loud and throw it up for FaZe Vegas. It's their house. Abusa, Draza, 04, and Center.
There's more Optic fans front row than there was FaZe.
In front of the stage, they make their own odds, and they don't care who's around them. They're gonna get it done. For those in red, for those in Sin City, it's FaZe Vegas. Now this matchup right here is so special. This is the Call of Duty World Championship.
This is it.
It's Optic, it's FaZe, the matchup in which we all want to see. And under the brightest lights in the hottest stage in Vegas, here at Mandalay Bay. Are you guys ready to get this final started? And I know you're ready at home, so let's get this show on the road. The championship starts now.
Come on. Come on, Optic. Bounce back from last night. Do not let that same shit happen.
Of chaps, Optic, FaZe, green, red, as
No
good
scamming.
as could possibly get. We may be in for one of the greatest of all time.
Dude, what a beautiful day to be a competitive Call of Duty fan. This is what we dream of. It is a long time.
This is it.
So much
This is the highest
players on stage.
level of Call of Duty possible.
It is utterly ridiculous. And a rematch for some of the players on stage. 04 in Abusa looking for their grand finals revenge. 04
Yep.
This Colossus map one. Might
Beat 'em.
be the player to watch, man. He has just leveled up his game this year. When he is on form, when he hits the flow state, there is no one else like him. He legit plays like he is active camo pop at all times. It's the type of POVs you dream of having. Only he can achieve it on a stage like this. Can't wait to watch him play.
Player X featured player, be very happy to see him in the roster, happy to see him alongside you there on the battlefield. On the other side of the stage, another player who has been so impactful and instrumental in the success that Optic have found, it is Hook. Whether it's in-game or out.
Hook has been going crazy.
His electric comms, and just how exciting
Come on.
like all season long, a force to be reckoned with.
In this
Come on.
man that is on the hunt for game-winning plays.
You don't even have to look at his stats to understand his impact. You listen to his comms. You watch the overload stops where there's 4 players in front of him, and somehow, some way, he drags them to hell and gets his team to win. He is endless pressure.
Let's go.
Active player on the map, always
Come
in
on.
the right spots. I mean, a true veteran of the game in Call of Duty. Make no mistakes, it is nothing but shooters in this lobby. Maybe the best we have
Colossus game 1.
We start things off in the most electrifying way possible. Colossus hardpoint. First 250 seconds in the hardpoint for the win. This is a fast map, a small map, an aggressive map. Our teams will be gunning each other right off the rip. There is no better way to start this best of night.
When we opted play on this map last, it was utter dominance. Even on Slang, a 250-125 victory, they were Final Four.
Okay, come on. Come on.
Chose this for map number 1. Adrenaline junkies. Let's go.
Here we go. Your first hardpoint of Colossus. Smack bang in the center of the map. In and out here for FaZe. The early kill's good.
Try Shotzi. Seen what he was doing. He's pulling out the knife.
Over to the next 4. Nabuza, he's around on the left flank. Picks up 2.
Loses 2-0.
Get the F-15 going.
Come on.
Before you want to see if you're a FaZe fan. There's going to be GOAT talk in this lobby as well. You take care of shots.
Brazos 2-1.
Have a little bit of time, but for FaZe, just want to keep it stable. 20 seconds worth fighting for on this B1, and we're dragging everybody down.
You are, son. Oh my God.
Incredibly impressive player to watch. The hip fire.
Luke 1 and 3. Dashy 1 and 3.
Yet again. And there it is. Oh, big win for Booth. That certainly helped the case though. But low right hand side of the map. Now that a minute has passed, we go to another hard point. And this time it's the white arrows of Optic who get there first.
Recycling lives. Trying to play off spawn. Shotzi setting that pace but getting traded out. It is long-term FaZe. Doing what they can to survive in the backline. Abuza again. 6 kills on P2. The iron anchor for his team. FaZe stable.
Abuza 6 and 2.
They got the 20-second lead.
Yet again, Abuza the first man on contact here for FaZe. Information pass. Shotzi wins his first. Draza trying to slow this onslaught. And it's a good bit of teamwork at 3 dead.
In that mini-map, by the way, every single pink arrow not letting any Optic members survive. Now it is free and clear, but no, who picks up the pin for FaZe? It is still so much pressure. An early lead on Colossus goes such a long way. 15 seconds of scrap time. Shotzi, the only player looking to make the impact, but Abuza, ironed up as always. The frontline man, the damage is good. You're secure. It is going to be a 40-point lead for FaZe going into the new time.
A crazy number. Both teams testing as best as they can over our first 2 hard points so far. This is number 3. Out in the wide open here on Colossus. FaZe on the attack now down low. Optic gets themselves in first. There's another 3 dead in the feed immediately. What an advantage for FaZe. Dashing down as well. Vegas are in.
This is a clinic. This is as good as it gets. Abuza hungry for this revenge. 10 kills leading the lobby, and he's the man soaking up the time. The shots are perfect. The trades are good, and the teamwork even better. Lighten up the feed. We're going to put these spawns. This is perfect Colossus gameplay.
The Belgian beauty with a bounty of kills so far at 12. It's 4 in a row. Now a trophy system there to take care of his grenades. Legals or tacticals that may come his way. Big swing out on the right. Catches.
Yeah, it looks like GG's.
Fight another day and nearly has a hellstorm.
Dude, and look at Abuza in the player cam. He is ice cold, laser focused, and locked in the game.
14 and 4.
They are running the show.
As a hellstorm acquired, that's going to be a big deal in a moment. But later on, that come to play. New hard point. The last of our set here on Colossus. Low left-hand side of the mini-map, and yet again, FaZe in first.
Well, 04's got the intel on all 3 players. No statue side's going to be the pressure of
102 to 20.
Sent the pin gets trapped. Well, so Abuza falls too. Trades though on the back line. FaZe win the key gunfights, maintain the spawns, and so time shall be theirs.
Optic on the attack.
105 to 21.
Over the top comes Murder, gets himself involved. A nice 2-piece on the hill to break it, and a third. Mercules, a little slow at the start, but now he's in fire.
Yeah, from 2 and 11, but your Mercules moment to get him back in the game. That's a force free, that is piercing, and they are now holding this time to the front.
Your prayers have been answered, Optic fans. The Messiah has returned, a force free.
Hey, Mark.
Kept FaZe at bay for so long.
Shotzi, bro, you're just flying shit.
How much Optic needed that time. The first set of rotations was looking rough. Instead, well, a 50-point gap isn't ideal, but it is manageable. Dead even out in the slang, at least for the final hill. You see Draza making the impact as the hill pops. We rotate towards P1. Abusa with 17 kills, already a minute of hill time.
We go FaZe in position first and foremost. And Abusa, oh, nice play there, Hoop. Couple of big ones there. Sip finds a pair before being brought down. And over time, 0-4 for a moment. Back over to Optic, find themselves in the hard point yet again.
Optic just going for the reposition. 0-4 trying to slow things down. Couple tags on Hoop, but they're going to be looking for the time. Optic, that is everybody squared up around the steps on the back line. FaZe though, they get right through and the response is not quite there. Looking for the pressure on the time. Optic with a couple extra kills. Still though, this statue control for FaZe, they get to be very annoying around it. It looks like chalking it up. 0-4 playing for this rotation.
Going to do, but shots is here. That stunt connection tells you this is going to be a fight around the corner. A big win from 0-4, keeping the run alive. Sim now trying to join.
Oh my god. Merc just got shit on. Oh my god.
In the world, it is so difficult to keep up with. And Draza setting pace, 17 and 12. He is caught up to Abusa. Right now, FaZe, they are having a kill race amongst themselves. This is still flawless Colossus gameplay.
Been here before. The last time in a Champions Grand final, they didn't win a single hard point against Optic, and they took that one personally. Optic now on time. 70 points garnered. They've got 40 remaining on this hill before they have to move. Draz and FaZe trying to make the entry. It's 0-4, but of course, yet again, a 2. Brought down by Hoop and Optic hold.
They can take a breather, they get the back spawns, they get the time, and now Optic looking to settle in.
24 to play here. Expect FaZe to get one more stab at this before looking towards new. Hoop.
Job, Hook. Come on. Turn it around, boys.
They're managing the spawns. They're reading it's going to be back blue. They're setting up for the kill. Shotzzy stunned out. Information on 2. A little bit of pressure in towards.
Good try.
Losing a couple key gunfights. It's a 1v1.
Oh.
Well, 0-4 delivers. FaZe will have the entry. Lead has been cut down by just a touch. A 30-point gap.
Two guys in the tunnel. All only work for Luke and Dashi. Entry to time. 0-4, the only man on the camp floor right now. Behind enemy lines in the Optic position, and he's down and out. Eyes right. Here comes FaZe.
Very quick. Teamwork on point. That's the resurgence they're looking for. The FaZe momentum has been slowing down over time. Optic looking to bounce it, looking to build it, but it's the nades that take it down. Another clean 4-man wipe in favor of FaZe. You blink, you miss it, you get wiped off the map.
Optic start to
Come on.
forward, start to get running, and FaZe just cut the legs out from underneath them. It's over to Sim, big rotation. 0-4, just cut players in 2. Another perfect wipe.
There's just no room to breathe. You're spawning up, thinking you have time to throw these stuns, throw these nades, get settled in. No, FaZe, they are all over them like animals. They are setting pace. Optic right now, they are just behind the pale.
Behind a little bit, coming out a little slow. Let's have a quick listen to the comms and check how it sounds.
Got it, still got it, he did. Nice. I'm pretty sure one guy's spawned. Two left base. Sim center time. Pretty sure one guy's behind us. Yeah, come in. Jumped out, report.
You're in the back of me, Draws. Watch your guys. You're Draws in the back,
Stay down. Wait.
Yo, back main. He's just living in the back. Towards main.
Nice, Tyler. In the back, quick. I have you, stay down. There's two. Stun him. Nice, TK. Yo, maybe pitching. I'll watch Summit. I'm trying the back. Summit. Yo, one guy's Summit.
Shit, y'all. Come on. Hold this shit.
I hear him Summit. Stay down. He's front. Dead. Another one's front. Watch out front. Dead.
Good shit. Come on, good shit.
Lead change, Michelob Ultra Arena on its feet, 30 seconds to go here on P1.
Did not love the comms. Hook's out here calling FaZe's plays before they make them. He is next level. He is ready for the grand finals, and Optic, well, now it's them with the 20-point lead.
20 seconds to go here still. FaZe have been so lethal all map long. They've just let go of the reins a minute and Optic have run away with it. Still, that P2 looking good. We're about to cross the 200-point mark, and that's where things get real serious. A lovely 2 from 04, 2 from Mercules, the rotation's off.
Well, they're tracking the guy trying to make that pinch. Draza has found his way through. He had to have gotten called out, but somehow they drop it. A momentary mishap phase. This is their opportunity.
They don't know where Hook is, though. He's behind them. This could be a real problem. Check on the corners. Sim finds it.
No.
Now Mercules. Can he keep the foothold alive for Optic in the back line of P2 for now? And what a spot this is. And he's alive and well. Sneaky, sneaky Mercules.
These arrows, though, they are hunting for him. It's a cheeky spot. He wins the first gun by the phase. Still have a little bit of pressure in the back line. It is now a split setup rolling through.
Good shit, Mark. Good shit, Shotzi. Ooh. Good shit, Dashy. Good shit.
Healthy 20 seconds and everybody's fighting for it. I don't see a trophy, so the nades are raining out. Shotzi gonna dodge them. In the final 10 seconds, Optic, it's looking like it's gonna go their way. Into the P3 we go, and Optic will have a 35-second lead.
It's a big lead.
Come on. Come on, boys.
Still there for FaZe. Big from the boozer. Gonna be able to pull some space back if you need it. But for now, FaZe in control, FaZe holding.
Shotzi, though, he's going to be the guy working in through yellow. Simp, you see him trying to track in through tunnel. Optic have 2 players putting on the pressure. Optic are trying to hit this from every angle.
That's a big play. They've got opening through the middle of the map now. Sim's got a double back. Big moment now for Sim. Got to catch these players, but finds it M15 in hand. It's a boozy yet again, and here we go with the streak. It's a little desperate. We will find out.
It is a little desperate.
Well, now the guy's supposed to be watching. The pinch is going to be in the streak, so Shotzi, it's going to be an open lane. He kills the guy out of the Hellstorm. He makes it to the time. If you're Optic and Dashy wins a gunfight before he falls, Optic, you're making the best out of a bad situation. They flip the spawns, but they don't have this time.
20 seconds to grab right now for FaZe. You're still worrying about spawns to the next hard point, low left. This is a big moment. FaZe have got to milk this.
Oh my God.
Can Sim claw his way towards the back, try to break it.
Good shit, Dashy.
Locking it down, still though, maybe a 1v1 gunfight. Draza, the only man there, well taken care of. Mercules has another cover. Optic 18 seconds.
Why'd you hesitate on that, Hook? Come on, Shotzi. Come on, Shotzi. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's go, boys. Shit.
That's the map one we all hoped and dreamed for. An electrifying start to the grand finals. Everyone had a taste, everyone had their moment. What a comeback.
FaZe chose this. They wanted that Colossus for the map 1, something that has haunted Optic in these grand finals all year. They make amends. I gotta give so much credit to Mercules. He had the
good shit, Merc.
Scoreboard 2-11. Look at him by the end. 34 and 30, 16 assists, most damage.
4,200 damage. Abuza, he.
Messiah arisen on Colossus.
Alongside Duke as well, they both have rough starts there on Colossus. FaZe will take a look at the game flow in just a moment. FaZe coming up pretty hard. You saw the player cameras, they were absolutely electric. There was a fury to their gameplay. But Optic managing just to do well with that. Throughout the listening, what a comeback.
And for the start, FaZe running the show, built themselves a massive lead. I don't know what the max was, but maybe 80 or 90 points. It felt like Abuza was going to be popping takeover. Mercules were worried about him being nervous on the main stage. You jump to that listening, you just get a taste of everything that makes Optic good. Duke is calling out FaZe's plays before they actually make them, reading the pinch, making his teammates' lives that much easier. Mercules is roaring in the comm, screaming with every single kill he gets. The energy is there. The final highlights you're going to see, and especially that final rotation, it is Shotzi. When the Hellstorm gets called in, he pokes his head out like a gopher, finds the kill on Abuza, and flips the spawns, making the heads-up plays, high-octane moments like this. Even Dashy, 2-piece, he's able to pop on the back line. thinking a synth goat moment maybe coming through after the two-piece. Big Bruce is there to lock it down. Everybody on Optic delivering.
216, the final number we saw for FaZe. Wow, what a great start to this grand
Let's
final
go.
tonight.
That was a good ass match.
Start of the campaign here. It's long and arduous gauntlet these two teams will have to run through. Optic fans here in Las Vegas absolutely know they're in for a run. And every single person I spoke to in the walk here knows how important these first maps are, knows how important this series is. That comeback, that's a tough thing for the FaZe fans to see. A chance to get the listening. Who? That leadership quality. Mercury's with the energy. Very quiet shots and dashes, just getting the job done in the background. There's everything you want from Optic. We'll go through a listening with FaZe later on in the series. We'll hear from them as well. Man, this place is bumping already. Oh! It's a
Man's drinking out of a shoe.
What do you know? A green shoe full of Monster. Thank you, Boozer. Thank you for your service.
Raid S&D. Come on.
What a time to be alive. Optic versus FaZe here in the grand finals. And you know this is something that they're dreaming of. The day this game comes out, this is the entire focus point for both of these squads. They know they're making it a chance. They expect to see themselves in the grand finals again. 0-4 and Abuza looking for revenge. Optic looking for effectively a three-peat, at least for two of the players. This is all the planning. This is everything you do in a raid from map number 2, S&D. I have high expectations for it. It's going to be a treat.
We do. Both teams will be extremely well oiled and well prepared for what should be a very, very good search and destroy. Totally different mode here. If you're brand new to the pool, you really swapping sides, attacking, defending bomb sites. Only a single life per round. And we play first to 6. It's a wrong game, brother. A wrong game. We're playing
What are you looking at?
What a time we are having here. For FaZe now, a moment to collect their thoughts. They've come out hot. They didn't have the warm-up they necessarily expected coming into this matchup, but the warm-up they have is what they have had throughout the entirety of the season. While we get ready for the search and destroy, Maven caught up with Shotzi before the match started to hear the young warlord himself.
Maven here with the wonderful Shotzi for Optic Texas heading into the Champs Final. I just want to hear how you feel different maybe this year versus last year. Last year, you were the 7 seed going into Champs, kind of defied expectations to make the run to win. This year, the favorite, expected to be there. How different is that for you?
Totally different. The expectations last year were just everyone doubted us. Well, I guess when we got Mace, everyone was like, okay, they're actually, they can make a run, but totally different. Last year kind of felt like a Cinderella run in a way. Obviously the 0-18 and then us picking up the Messiah Mace and then us winning it was honestly surreal. And it was definitely a roller coaster year. This year it's a little bit different. We got second the majority of the year besides last event. So honestly just looking forward to play grand finals against FaZe and hopefully it's a good one.
I don't think there's any chance it's not a good one. This is going to be nuts. But I was thinking about this last night. I don't even know how you can answer it. But, what's crazier to you? The fact you might be the first to 4 or the fact you might go back to back to back?
That's honest. I didn't even think of that. I'm not going to lie, but the fact that you just put it in words, crazy to think about. I mean, I'm 25, and it's fucking crazy to even think about. I mean, I'm just hoping to make history today, honestly.
And I think it's kind of amazing too. I mean,
Let's go, Shotzi.
Who's the best sub? Who's the GOAT in CDL? It's been between you and Simp for the most part. Those have been the conversations. You faced off against him twice. You won what in 2019? He won in Cold War. You're facing off again. What's it like to just battle him specifically? Any kind of rivalry there?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're both top of our game. Obviously, we have different roles in terms of the way that we play. I mean, I feel like I'm more impactful in a way. Obviously, he's better in terms of slaying and stuff like that. But it's just I think it'll be a good one regardless. We have different sub roles, but yeah.
Now, the S&D, for you guys, maybe we're a little bit shaky. I know when we casted you guys versus FaZe, I think you had 6 first deaths on Den. The match yesterday versus Falcon, you had 4 first deaths. You weren't finding anything early. And that's kind of my question. What needs to maybe change for you if we see a Den or just in search in general?
Yeah, honestly, just use my brain more, honestly, the best way to put it. I felt like every single start of the rounds, I was kind of just running it down. I mean, that's kind of my play style in S&D for the most part, and the majority of people know that. But I think I just need to make people second guess, and I feel like in grand finals, I'll definitely do it.
Well, I know FaZe, like their game plans usually keep you in front of them, deal with you. Yeah, keep them second guessing, keep them on their toes. Is there anything specifically, if you look across the modes, just going into this, what's the most important thing to focus on for you? If you're going to get a dub here, go back to back to back.
You got some drop frames.
S&Ds always win your championship.
2,300 drop frames.
So as long as we lock in our S&Ds, I think we'll bring it home.
Search and Destroy wins championships. We'll see if that'll be the case. That'll do it. Hey, brother, good luck. This is going to be a war.
It's a perfect question from Maven. I mean, absolutely perfect. The Search and Destroy has been such a concern for Optic, and especially now against FaZe in this grand final, a major consideration.
And mind games are going to be incredibly important for the team. He's talking about needing to use his brain more, slow things down. Him and 04 almost have duels, but not these hyper-aggressive, flying at duels. Calculated, watching the pinch, playing with the timings. Very interesting battle. These are two teams extremely familiar with one another. Got to get to see what he can deliver in this moment. I mean, he's a superstar player, has been the entire time. Multiple champs wins. This is what he does in every game he plays. Whatever he touches, he just goes for gold.
So I'm also you pre-game. I mean, a fun little factoid you Optic fans probably didn't know, but they're the first team to ever win back-to-back champs. And fourth champs for Optic overall, 2 in the CDL era, of course 1 in the CDL Shadow the Dynasty. What a time it could be here at the 3P. We try not to say it too much. I know there's many superstitious of you, but at some point it might just become that reality. Back and forth there by the player walk-ins. Soon to be back and forth from the Search and Destroy.
And that is one of many reasons why there is GOAT talk in this lobby. Drop it. Longtime fans. FaZe, even the hometown, effectively enemy territory.
Everyone's probably very, very good at crossing the street and driving their cars. Stop on red, go on green. Brilliant stuff. Well, we're almost ready to get into this one, folks. There's a very slight issue on the piece. Good news, though, we got more video.
Bringing in that big box.
Bring in the big box. That's right. Well, we're almost ready to go, folks. Before we do that, though, Maven, he didn't just talk to Shotzi. He also talked to Crowder, the coach of FaZe Vegas.
Maven here with Crowder ahead of the champs final. Well, first off, simple question. How you feeling? How's the team feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Team woke up today. They all felt great. We had a team breakfast, vibes are high, kind of just keeping the routine the same and feel great.
Okay, now I got a question for you because this is something Joe and I have talked about a billion times over the
What,
last
they're swapping
7
out
years in the
PCs?
CDL. You had that FaZe roster with the trio for so long. I don't think once in that entire time I said hardpoint was your best mode. It just never clicked. You were a 50-50 hardpoint team. This is the best the FaZe team has ever looked in hardpoint. What's different about this roster? What's working?
Honestly, I think the pacing of just the entire team right now together is really good. 04 keeps a really high pace in hardpoint that I think is needed at this level right now, and he's playing really well. Abuza's a really good complement to how Draza plays, and just overall, it's all kind of clicking. And they've been working really hard to make sure they understand each other and the game and everything, and it's kind of just paying off.
Well, let's talk about 04. You said to me last year, we talked about this. We thought he was like the more underrated player last year. I don't know that I saw this step up, like the map 4 yesterday. Like, he's in demon mode. What makes him a special player?
Honestly, I think he's so consistent. I think no matter what he's doing on the map, he's always going to take the risk, really play to his advantages, and just do what's best for the team, no matter what his scoreline is. And yeah, he's just really good. And a lot of people don't get to see it all the time because we only play so many matches. But in scrims, man, I see that gameplay a lot, and it's a really fun POV to watch when he's on.
Yeah, it's one of the best. When he's actually in flow, it's unbelievable. Listen, I've talked to you after Grand Finals loss. Simp and you fell short a couple of times. I know you're very close to him, and I've seen how defeated you've been, almost on the verge of tears for him because his legacy is, trying to be the greatest of all time. What would it mean to you personally to see him get another ring?
It would mean the world, to be honest. I mean, I've been with him for so long. He's such a good kid. If you really get to know him and you've talked to him, he's such a good person, just deep down, and he works so hard and he just tries so hard to make sure everything is good. And he's kind of, had his ups and downs, but he just really is trying to stay positive and work on himself. And I think this year he's taken such good strides as a leader, a person, and just a player. So I would love to see it all pay off.
All right, last one. What's the single biggest thing going? Is it a game mode? Is it a play? Or if you're going to get the dub today, what stands out as the one thing you really got to nail?
I think we just have to make sure we're all just showing up here, doing our 25%, you know, being a team more than anything, not trying to do too much. But outside of that, obviously, search and destroy some of the situationals, make sure we stay on the map and have some fun there. But just in general, just play together as a team. This Optic Gaming team is incredible. They're really good, or Optic Texas, of course. But they're a good team. We have to play our best and just show up and make sure our communication stays composed the entire time, no matter what the score is, and just be ready for a battle.
Yeah, we'll see if Din stays in it. If it does, if 04 can stay on, because we were cracking up. But hey, this is Crowder ahead of the final. Good luck, buddy.
Oh, shit.
Thank you, Clint. But this is a Navy live look at the coaches going through the veto process backstage. This is how it looked. There was still a little bit of time left on the technical pause for our players. And Chance, you heard constant conversations about Search and Destroy. The mode coming up now in just a moment. How are you feeling about it going forward?
Well, this is the dynamic. Can the guys stay on the map? Who can hold their resolve? Who can not give away these first bloods? But
I'm gonna turn my face cam off to eat real quick, chat.
when they do the pick and bans, you have a behind-the-scenes look, I believe, from Simp in one of the things he's done on his YouTube channel. But you just have Draza having the entire conversation of, here's what I want to do in Search and Destroy. Here's what the team game plan is going to be. Crowder almost taking a backseat. Once he goes through what their idea is, Crowder just jumps in perfectly with a fill-in of, okay, if you want to do this, here's what you need to look out for. Luke's going to be the guy coming in the pinch. If you're leaving this open, here's the threats. Crowder's a world champ player in his own right, been a coach for quite some time. They have built themselves a truly spectacle of a camp. Impressive team, and they made a clearly good decision picking up 04 and Abuza, join Draza and Sim. Here they are in the grand finals and just staying warm and comfy on that main stage.
And well-deserved 04 and Abuza really have been some of the most impressive players in this tournament so far. This is the Monster Energy pregame for FaZe, 4th finals appearance as a franchise, not as a group. This is very impressive. 2026 champs, 3-0 series, 9-4 map count. That was, I mean, the last few days have been very impressive. And again, I attribute a lot of that to the crazy individual performances from 04 and Abuza, some highlight moments of his own. This is a well-rounded squad. They've figured out all of their problems. They know exactly what to look out for now. Once we get ourselves hot to trot, this is going to be one hell of a search.
Great competitors. The jokes making of 04 falling off the map. Every time the player can, does the head snap back, but he's just able to laugh it off and get ready to go. Optic, of course, the exact same thing. These guys fiend for grand finals. Luke's PC has been swapped out. You see him testing it out on the firing range dummies, making sure everything is good to go. Great has been a map for long enough time. Everything needs to be perfect. Every stun, every nade, every decision. If anything is even slightly off, Hook is going to feel it.
Yeah, so we've had our technical timeout. That's all done now. Hook should be ready to go. We should be very close to loading into this raid S&D. Charles, anything across the series that looks a little worrisome for you?
The spiciest thing, honestly, it really was that map 1 Colossus. A run it back, a pain point for Optic, but only in the grand finals. They have been perfect otherwise. FaZe chose it for the map 1, and I think they were hoping for that result to go a little bit differently. So they're on the back foot. Early advantage for Optic.
Let's go. Thought it was a Din S&D.
Get to find out exactly how good they're going to be feeling. Big Bruce, it is all about the feel for him in S&D. When and where he wants to snipe, or if at all. A player you have complete trust in his judgment. As you do the team, it'll be Optic for the first attacking round.
Couple drop frames again. My bad, chat.
All knowers know. Raid's been around a long time. There's a lot of tricks here on this map, a lot of timings, a lot of spots to be found. We're going to put more of the test here in this map number 2. Nate's up and out already. That's going to be the kitchen blown wide open. Nobody home there for FaZe. They've gone for the 2-2.
Wow, 04 already in Cheeks. First blooded shots, he gets them. That is a 10-second first death. Man advantage for Optic.
Yeah, in Cheeks, but no consent. Shotzi says no thanks. Gets taken care very quickly. Now mid-map. Draz. Oh, he's out, but it's not a problem. Lovely trade, though. Hook keeping you afloat. Abuza rips Merc through the wall.
That's the get back. Even up the odds, 2v2. An AR and an SMG for either side.
2v2.
Luke carrying that bomb. A-bomb site looking attractive right now with a slight rotation for FaZe. We're going to go roundabout. Which way? Do we go to B? Do we go to A? A little bit of both, maybe. Time now for both our squads to figure it out.
35 seconds is a decent chunk. Reload. Get ready for the battle. Problem is, neither team has had any information. Optic, what decision are you going to make? Dashy's leading the charge, but he's just going to be cutting off mid. Leave the bomb towards Day. Timing does not go his way. Who can 1v2?
The timing is really what hurt him there. But again, the position they found him in there could be anywhere. So now FaZe, with the bomb planted, we know it's time to rock. The connection of the stun, perfect work. And FaZe now encircle Hoop.
Damn.
First round on the defuse.
I'm telling you, man, every single stun, every single nade needs
Oh,
to
you
be
didn't know she didn't tell me that fast? Yeah,
Hoop
she
is
did.
a lethal threat. Stun lands on his forehead.
We sold that shit.
That is a 3v4 clutch in round number 1.
Oh, I did. I did.
They have concerns about their
But
S&D.
it was because I'm a girl. And I've been a woman since we got married.
1 down, 6 for the win. We talk a lot about snipers. They made a triumphant return in Black Ops 7. They've been really exciting to watch, but at this level, it's almost a gamble. You have to hit. A lot of players will bring it out early in the round for a bit of information, and then they've got a small window to swap to another class and not necessarily be stuck with it for that entire round. Any damage they take, if they do pull the trigger, it's theirs. So far, nothing as of yet. A boozer on a nice 2, going towards A.
I think FaZe chucked the smoke past this A bomb site. They're taking the space towards ring. You see it cut off that sort of mid lane, and they're near Laundry, looking for the wall bangs to check every corner. 0-4 clearing everything out, and inside a pillar, Shanti gets spotted and first blooded, but he actually catches Sim just before he falls. Oh, we're even in the odds.
Boozer land it down. Draza, unable to pick up Dash. Go for the wall bang. 0-4 flies in the middle. Another coverage of his Belgian companion, and now it's a 2v1 with Mercules managing to escape with his life.
Saw his stats at the start of this for the graphic. He is
Feel like we're selling.
He has been a monster in this game mode. He's going to get put to the test.
Merc on the clutch. A 2v1. 0-4 on the back. A boozer there from what we call Tiki, looking at the front side of the site. Timing shown. What a kill! It's a 1v1.
Good shit, Merc.
Mercury's ample time. He saw him. And now the check. Goes high, nobody home. 20 seconds on the bomb. Roundabout we go. To a on the stairs. Abuza's having some search so far.
Just like the Colossus, it is Abuza for the hot start. That is 5 kills in a row. The 1v1 clutch, and he had the bomb plan. If he doesn't have the Hellstorm, he's only an assist away from getting it. Abuza, the monster here so far in map 2.
Boozer was going crazy first map too.
It's 5 kills to no deaths. A lot of score accumulated so far here in BO7 score streak, so anything he does to contribute to the win or even help his teammates out, he will be getting something. Abuza will see how that streak progress is going in a little bit later, but for now, Optic on the attack. Oh, he's close. I believe he saw Shotzi. He saw Merc, and he gets away. Optic with a presence here by the A-bomb site. FaZe looks like we're going to be hitting towards the back. And that's where Shotzi is here. What we call Laundry. And it's getting dirty. Here we go. Opening salvo. Optic coming out on top.
Man advantage. We have seen this story for Optic before. A 3 versus 2. Bomb will be planted for Laundry. And ideally for Optic, you do not want to feed Abuza a kill.
Nah, not yet. One half of the Zaza duo down. And this is huge. Abuza will stay alive.
He's going to be playing for the Hellstorm, guaranteed. Optic,
If
don't want to feed him a freebie.
changed everything up.
Please don't.
Here we go. Still on the prowl. Finds himself a nice safe place to nestle in for the next 20-odd seconds.
In Optic, hunting. Mercules and Dashy roaming together. Hook's going to be a floater. Hook is trying to play for the intel, but they want to find him if they can.
Good. What about my team was playing in your bed?
Make sure they keep one watchful eye on that bomb. And it does look like time given.
I mean, they're here. They cleared out everything else.
It's not over yet. Here comes Optic. And Mercules managing to net the kill.
Let's go. We needed that.
To spare. The spree is over. And Optic detonate the bomb.
Incredibly heads-up gameplay. Here's a look at Merc with the free catch he had on Draza, but it's all Abuza towards pool steps. They let Hook make sure he gets the bomb. Dashy and Mert cleared out the entire map, cleared out bed, cleared out garage, go through Tiki, check every single corner until the last one. That is a perfect round for Optic Texas, one they so desperately needed.
2-1 so far again. First to 6 here in Search and Destroy. And that trophy system working real hard, allowing the FaZe boys to now fan out across the map. Get themselves right through the middle of the map. They beat a stun or two, and Optic will be repositioning to deal with this attack by B. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 0-4, trying to get a couple of shots up, smokes across. Will Optic now make a replay? Oh, Merc, wait a minute. The human turret at the moment finds a big one alongside Shotzi. Massive advantage to Optic.
Now this is Mercules on a 4 spree. He's the monster. You're looking to feed more kills if you can get him. Draws it though with a pick. Trying to work on these odds. 2 ARs though working together in close quarters. It is delicate, it is dangerous, and Draza taken down. Mercules.
Let's go, boys.
Kills. That is a 6 spree for him. Imagine how this feels for Mercules. Back-to-back Champs Grand Finals. He is looking for a perfect record, and he's got that perfect 1,000 damage.
A 6th spree, and an equalizer found here by Optic, 2-2. Optic now on the attack. Naves wants to get to the kitchen. FaZe, it's been a no-show for nearly every round so far, but yeah, Hellstorm. This is a big deal. Mercules, the position he's in, we could be calling it.
I think they're playing for it. Shotzi's watching the pinch. He's got a cruddy on the steps by bedroom. A little bit passive over towards ring. You got to make sure you keep control of the indoors if you're ever going to call it. That is Mercules spotting 2. Only one slipped away.
He's all one slipped away, but the smoke certainly changes things. 0-4 from inside the smoke finds the first.
That's a thief right there. Shotzi now trying to make moves on the flip side. There's a free catch.
Oh.
He's on the hunt, but no, the teamwork.
Damn.
All 4 had the coverage. FaZe, all 4 players grouped up together. Leaving Optic.
2v4.
Roaming this one so well. What unbelievable coverage. What foresight from 0-4. B-bomb plant. Only 2 members of Optic up to defend this one. Here comes FaZe. Oh,
Yep.
draws. What a kill. Merc's down. The 2 we found so far from 0-4 has certainly helped. Hook now alone. All the usual space is covered, and soon they will descend upon him. Less than 30 seconds to play, and Hook now in an opportunity to make something happen. Completely and utterly surrounded.
Yeah.
Draza already began to defuse before the first bullet was fired.
We are playing this raid S&D at a very quick pace. You have to decide things instantly for either team. They showed that pressure. 2 players cutting in through Zig. The smoke made it a little bit weird. Mercules lost the intel, and Dashy gets baited by it. Player tucked himself in the corner. They thought they disappeared. Of course, after that, FaZe roaming together so quickly. Even on their attacking rounds, that seemed to be their game plan. Stick together and play off contact. You gotta go fast.
In tiny moments like that, you see 2 players cross with the smoke. You can't guarantee that they both left. What a play. Puts 0-4 on a 3.
We might have a few more drop frames.
Sometimes
Yeah.
they look like this. Not as much in the feed as of yet. Shotzi though versus 0-4, an awkward gunfight, but the ARs of FaZe with a watchful eye over the top.
Looking for the breathing room. Smoke's gonna help you out. 0-4, a lot of pressure. Clearing out laundry. Optic, they've given it away.
Yes, drive by information. He's not going for kills. He just wants to know those players are there.
Shotzi though, he's making moves. He has found the route, and he has found the first blood. He does get
Damn.
traded. Contact nonetheless.
Oh,
He's
that's a
a-
big piece of intel pass. A boost of damage on him at 2 HP. Finally does get the reach in. Wow, how close he came. No,
Damn.
Sim denies.
That's your one mistake, if any. Oh,
Damn.
Gun down. Dashing a 1v3. Big Bruce made
Damn.
for it, but the moment was not his. You simply get caught. Mercules has had a fantastic map so far, but he's the man that got isolated, and you see the difference in the game plan. FaZe roaming everywhere together. They are making these moves at light speed. That was all.
No, they really are.
Inside. All of a sudden, Abuza wraps back to garage. The pressure on laundry so fast. Simp would have been there for the trades. This is the type of gameplay where your
Come on, boys.
communication has to be at the all-time high.
Optic on the attack. Still Shotzi with that bomb. And we've got a lot of
Hey,
punches in
Matt.
the middle of the map. This is something
What
we've seen
about
FaZe
Bruce?
do a few times. be a fast plant, it sure is. Mercules, you have been something. Hook there, watching the middle of the map. Great timing now on the turn. Intel.
No.
Just information, no kills. Shotzi now maneuvering towards the rear. Dashi atop ring. Can he get himself on the board? And Shotzi, the timing not there. He did not see the shadows. They have already crossed.
Mercules wrapping the back of the map. He's going to be playing for the Hellstorm. They're down 4-2. You got the bomb down. He is your safety net in this round. And there's not a lot of places to hide.
Here it comes. 4 heat seekers. The smoke will not necessarily save Draza, but the gunny is there, and he's going to get away with it.
He just wasted it.
Shotzi and Merc. Now on the defense. Through the middle of the map. And a quick check. The lineup.
They've won it. They've won it.
Let's go.
Has gunned them and the bomb will detonate. What a cacophony of chaos. Optic take the round.
There's no mute field, and it wouldn't matter if you had it. He's landing the Hellstorm on top of bomb, depending on the comms. That is a nervy moment, so difficult to make happen. This is why your comms have to be at an all-time high. Awkward on the site. Mercules, the 6th spree that he goes on, won a couple key rounds earlier and bailed them out of this one. Still though, a 4-3 lead in favor of FaZe.
How many times throughout the year have we seen Hellstorms called to no effect? That one made its mark. 4-3 still. FaZe now in the attack towards the B-bomb site. A little bit of love there for Draza. Now we're 4 backing him up. And a slippery Shotzi taking a dip.
This might be first blood number 5. He's got 4 on it. He has had the feel, and he has got the timing to get behind, too. He's checking up top. These players down low. The information fed to him. And there it is. First blood number 5.
Got it. Doesn't break the glass. Stays undetected for now. There's still a man below him. Dashi's there for the kill. He's on the board. A minute left for Abuza and Sim to figure it out.
And he's staring at that bomb right in front of him. Going to be throwing every single shoulder in sight. There is 48 seconds for FaZe to try to crack this code.
Yeah, this is the sort of zone you set up now around that bomb defensively. A little perimeter to play with. Abuza knows he has to dip a toe. So many corners to worry about.
Yeah, you should have
check
done
as diligently as he can.
Good shit.
But behind door number 10, Mercules, a horrible surprise. And now Sim, an impossible situation to find himself in a 1v4. No bomb to his name. No tactical, no lethal.
Yo, Billy waiting out.
Master of the corner check, though.
Oh, he shit on him.
Yep,
He shit on him, though.
But it's now 4-4.
Just a wild scoreboard for this to be a tied game. Hook is 1-5. Dashi is 1-5. Shotzi has 5 first bloods. And Mercury is right now a Titan with 11 kills. You heard the interview from Shotzi. Instead of all the first deaths, he said he needs to play with his brain. Well, how about that pinch? Finds the route, does the smart thing, clearing out up top first, gets the comms from his teammates, gets the kill, and gets out of dodge. Shotzi has been
I'm not saying don't be cool with me. I'm just saying watch what you do.
So the FaZe defense fares this time round.
Come on.
For Optic here, no bomb yet. And FaZe have taken control of the A-bomb now, checking as best they can. Intel towards B for sure. A late pickup here for
You know, even when Alex should win, he's really.
There's one middle.
Safe coverage now on the cross, just towards that B-bomb. Yet again, there's the sign. 0-4, will he get away with it? He sure does.
A little bit of information. FaZe now expecting the pressure to be on B. Mercules looking for the timing.
Watch out
The
at.
teamwork on one side.
Wow.
Teamwork on the other. FaZe good for the trades.
Shots from
What?
Dashi. Wow, 0-4 with the M15. Down the hoop, 1v3.
Yeah, bro. Y'all are just scamming. Like, why, Merc? Why even go over there and chow 3 fucking people? It don't even make sense.
Mercules looking for that kill towards ring. Just 2 players to deal with. The same thing on the other side. 0-4.
Merc and Dashi just.
Back in the mix, and for Dashi, hard to see him miss, but that flinch got him killed. 0-4, right gun for the job.
I mean, that also, the position there for that little cutout, such an incredible spot for AR players to be. You saw from Dashi's POV how hard it is to make those headshots, how difficult it is at this level even. Irrespective of that, it is 5-4, it is FaZe on that point, and it looks to be a throwdown at the A-bomb, a throwdown at ring.
Yeah, there goes Dashi.
The stun connection.
A close corner there from Shotzi, walking away with one. 3v3. One of the rare non-traded kills. Shotzi like a thief in the night.
Not too many of them now. The foot races on both squads will be in position by the bomb site. Shotzi, the first man on the far right-hand side flank, middle of the map covered now. Draza, a tiptoe forward. What have you got, boys? What have you found? Because Shotzi has found his fair share. Over to Merc, to the kitchen. And things are more than hot. Things
Let's go. Let's go, boys.
are delicious as we roll into a final round.
Round 11.
We typically ring a gong when it comes to round 11. This time, though, it might be the dinner bell. We are eating good, COD fans.
The ball's on Shotzi. Poke your head in between three FaZe players where their trades have been impeccable on this map. Well, he got first blooded. They needed the bailout. He delivers.
Round 11.
Round 11. Final charts here on Raid. Nobody home at either side. FaZe will be looking for a full retake here. There's the plant. Will we get there in time?
The most classic Call of Duty raid round of all time.
2-3 cut out there for FaZe. 2 on the pull steps. Here comes 04. Brakes pumped. What will we see?
Don't come over here, I'm hot too.
We have 30
Don't
seconds
play
to play.
across my bed. You don't listen, you're sweaty.
Sit in the feet first. And now from the smoke. From the hip.
How much are you?
No.
Hook now alone in the 1v3. He must try to catch these players. He must try to stop the defuse.
Oh my god.
FaZe survive.
Every stun, every nade, and every
Oh,
smoke
baby.
FaZe had it for the retake. Get it on the bomb and get ready for the mix fest. FaZe deliver in the cacophony of chaos. They get the kills and they get their get back. We're tied up 1-1.
I mean, that was something, folks. This was the look. Shotzi, I mean, you could read this play from his POV. Perfect work onto the first man. Boozer goes down, and then things get tough. Draza with a pistol in the smoke. Hook somewhat out of the play. FaZe just together. That grouped up moment. And now, a small window. I mean, look at this gap. You have a chance here, but 04. What a time to turn and check it. Simple on that defuse. And that's FaZe. Search and destroy. Gorgeous stuff.
It's perfect teamwork and perfect trust for the FaZe players in that moment. It is 04 leading the charge, letting him sort of set the pace for the action, and everybody else just playing off the information he collects. When your entry man is giving you
Bashy 1 and 8. That is just not acceptable.
from the moment he joined the CDL has been nothing short of godlike. Incredible performance in that too.
I mean, there's something so disconnected about the opening stats there. I mean, despite the fact that it was a round 11 finish, 5 first bloods, single-digit kills.
Scar overload.
All over the
Then we got Scar Hardpoint, Den, Posse, Gridlock,
And literally from the jump,
and Sake.
3v4 from FaZe, where Abuza gives you those 2 kills. This is what's been the issue for Optic, in these main advantage situations. You drop a single one against FaZe, you lose a round 11.
Very, very tough. And those round 11s, they will come back to haunt you. Well, good news though, it's a long series ahead of us here. Overload coming up very, very soon. Now, before we do get to the Overload, we're going to go to a break. We're going to go to Chris Puckett with some very, very special guests.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to crown a world champion here in Vegas, but I already have 3 with me. Do you know these names? I got the 3-time world champion, Crim6. Crim, what years did you win your trophies?
15, 17, and 20.
3 trophies. Thoughts on Shotzi potentially going 24, 25, 26?
Man, that took a while just for you to like mention all those years. That would be absolutely insane.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh, yeah. I don't even want to think about it.
We're not going to have to, because Simp might get that third ring first. But we got to talk to this duo, because they are the original world champions, doing it back in Black Ops 2. I almost got thrown out of the club. K-San's content for real by this man. Mir, you're working at Hakkasan. It's so cool to see you still here in Vegas.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Be back in this
Here's
atmosphere.
Parasite.
I'm gonna miss it, so feels good, man.
What's it like to be the boss and being able to throw the fanciest people in Vegas out of a club?
It feels good. You know what I mean?
Yeah! And you are throwing some of the pros out of the club as a rookie. Your very first event, Black Ops 2, you played against Envy, some of the biggest names in the game, and you won it on a map that we just saw. Yep. How awesome is it to see in 2026, 13 years later, that these guys are still running around Raid?
It's good to see, man. That map has been around for so long. It's one of the greatest maps ever created. So to see them still be doing it, it looks good, it feels good, and I'm glad to see them killing it.
Now, Mir, I got a few chips with me, and we got some colors up there. Now, they don't have any pink chips. At least I didn't get to the 1,000 mark yet. But I got a 25 on green, and I got a 5 on red. What are we feeling right now?
Come on, you know where we're going with.
What is that answer?
Let me get that green.
My man knows how to make money. My man knows how to make money. Now, Parasite, I'm going to hand you the mic because you have a content plan. Black Ops 2 just dropped again on all the old school consoles. You could go back and beat up on kids like you were 16 again. So talk to me a little bit about that, and how do we get this guy to start streaming?
Hey, we got to get Miracles a console because I would love to play some wager matches with Miracles, Killa, and Karma. It'd be hilarious. I mean, the 2013 was an incredible time. Black Ops 2 was at its peak, and we managed to win the first world championship back in the day.
All right, if I get an optic shoe and I carry it around, get your 1s out, get your 5s out. We're taking donations. We're buying him a PS5 before he leaves the venue. Miracles, a father, just had a 2-month-old baby. Give it up for the man. Las Vegas, you guys are awesome. We've got so many world champs in the building, and we're going to give out 4 more rings tonight. We're going back to the casters after this.
Thank you, Chris. Legends in the house, indeed. I can't believe
There
it.
is.
Miracles. You called him Beezy before Beezy, right?
He walks so Beezy could slide. Miracles is
That
in
trophy.
He had the best rookie season of all time. Won a ton of chips, won a ring. Miracles, incredibly impressive player. What a treat to watch him with the MSMC.
Man, that was a long time ago now. Our players coming back to stage, getting ready to dive into our game of Overload. Map number 3 in our grand final so far. And how are you leaning for this one, Mick? Because again, very spicy mode, brand new here for Black Ops 7, and a fun place in our hearts.
You know, if you want to be looking at it on paper, you would imagine Optic have the advantage for the overloads, but it is by the thinnest of margins. I'm ready for a marathon for this series. I'm almost expecting this to go the distance all the way to a map number 9, but it's anybody's ball game.
I'm hoping it don't.
For the map 1, it was a round 11 for the map.
I'm hoping Optic take the next 4,
all the time.
and it's over.
Level, and especially with the quality that we have in this lobby, it really is a game of what team makes the fewer mistakes. Just that Hellstorm on the Colossus from Abuza could have costed them. You lose the spawns, you get punished for that rotation. The round 1 in the raid S&D, using that 4 versus 3 you had, even with the first bloods, they made amends. Shotzi gave you 5 first bloods.
Well, 4's playing with the PS4 controller.
One mistake that is costly in the end. You have to be perfect at this level. In Call of Duty, we play it at light speed. It is a very difficult feat.
Difficult feat for 2 organizations to be around for so long. The Classico all-time matchup. This is how the series has gone so far. Optic with a slight advantage, and in the CDL era, we truly are neck and neck. And in Black Ops 7, so the beauty of this event is that gets to change. The map count's incredibly impressive for 2 of the most storied organizations in the world of Call of Duty.
And you know how good this rivalry is, that even when it was the Optic Dynasty that were winning 80% of the series they played, FaZe for a few years was the only team that could consistently go toe-to-toe. Optic and FaZe, it is always a treat.
Here we go. Time to get to Scar, time to get to Overload.
Come on, Scar Overload.
We play around an EMP, circular device in the middle of the map. You pick it up, try to run it through to one of the 2 goals. We played 2 halves, no halftime show, but we will run a highlight package.
Let's go.
At the end of the 10 minutes, we're all tied up. Overtime. And
go back to the big advance. If you see that Exposure versus Vegas, where Optic got the dub, Exposure was a bit of a wild card in the last series. We were surprised to see through. It's been a testing ground for the final test of the grand finals. FaZe, you don't see no Exposures anymore. They played with fire, they got burned, so to Old Faithful we go.
Sweet, sweet Scar. Here we go. First half. Looking towards the middle of the map, and Sim has flown his way through alongside 04 for those early kills. Again, playing for possession of the middle of the map. Playing for those early kills. See if we can get the grab first.
Might be Merc. His reign of terror. Yeah, he's going to open up with 3 before he falls. Merc has been trying to put on a masterclass here in the grand finals. Opening salvo, FaZe right now, just trying to contain these players. Anytime Hook gets a kill, he's traded out immediately. FaZe have the device.
Big pickup. That's a big run now. Dashy's got to find something here. Stun connection over the top. Now Shotzzy on the back line. He's the sole defender for now. Here come Optic. 04 got to go big. He goes high, and it's no good.
First stop there from Hercules and Hook. Hook loves for the defensive stands. And Optic right now, they're showing the device on the playing side of the map. Trying to get a little bit weird with it. Maybe trying to play on the tendencies. It's atypical. Now a decision to make. Do you force it or do you wrap it back? See Optic on the mini-map. They are stationary. They're almost waiting for an overcommitment. And Shotzi's got the timing. He's got the intel. This is almost like an S&D round looking for the first blow.
You can't be too overzealous. With the EMP, you lose your primary weapon. You fall back to your
What, baby?
You lose that firepower.
What?
A bit of an awkward situation to deal with right now, Optic.
This is the next map.
Forward. Oh, a boozer. What a kill on a Hook.
And they're trying to slow the pace.
They got to get the bomb and take it to a certain spot.
To a T. Like some experts, but now it's the corner.
You should have got the other guy.
Anything going towards FaZe, you do have Draza behind enemy lines.
Kill the carry, just slow the plate down just a little. Draz, we're trying to buy that time. You've got men on the A goal. Here we go, Draz. Got to find another kill here. Somehow Dashi picks up 2. A boozer gets the kill, trying to stay alive here. And the shuffle and the scurry. It's another nervy moment on the goal line.
Yeah, Big Brucey though defensively in the stun grenade on point. Again, no mistakes in this lobby. And dashing out with the frag grenade might be the opening. A player in the corner who gets the drop and then a fight.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
It's a lethal counter attack from Optic. Shotzzy trying to keep in spawn. This is exactly where you want him to be. Position change to the top side of the map. After this capture, it will go low.
I mean, unbelievable. The quality in this lobby. A stun grenade defensively and the frag for the attack. The devil in the details. We are hungry for these rings.
We've had 2 fantastic attempts here from FaZe. You have capitalized. Shotzzy, last man on this side of the map. Pops over device, stays out of the play for now, and does get spotted out. So this is a big moment. There's the catch, there's the kill, and here's the aggression. Draws, no good on the front line.
Next man in line though, 04. This is not the position you want to see him in if you're a fan of Optic. Trying to get to work, getting the trade. Well, there's your kill, and the device is oh so close. This is your defensive stand. Optic. It's always going to be mixing a 1v1 for the bread, and drops it, gets
He got it.
My word, how hard it is to capture. At that A goal, FaZe finally find the equalizer. 1:45 in the first half.
You really do have to fight tooth and nail for every single capture. Getting weird with it up top, and hey, you get the trade there on Shotzzy. If anything though, P2 control in the hands of Optic, you got to deal with the double pinch rolling through.
This from 04 finds that kill, immediately going for the reinforcements line. Do not let anyone get close. That's a big problem. Abuza now, last man left up. Optic with the grab. Here comes the possession. Abuza's nade good from spawn, getting into the action. Oh, Shotzzy, what a stop it is. Another man now, Hercules, the flank. Down again, Dashi.
No.
Survive.
Holding on, still though, Optic do have this pressure. Hoop getting the kills, the device not going to reset. Get a little bit of time. Shotzzy goes.
Good shit, Shotzzy. 1 minute, come on.
In Black Ops 7, Shotzzy pulls off miracles. And man, he's in the house. Give him that goal.
The chance taker. A massive moment now, and a lead change with less than a minute on the clock. Sim trying to will FaZe forward. You have positional advantage, but you don't have the numbers. No one there to pick up that EMP. They've got to keep the production going now. This is a tough task.
This is what Shotzzy is doing. He needs to be the protector of the device because his teammates, well, dealing with the spawners. Device not collected. You cleared out your spawn. We are now stable on the map. A few extra kills for FaZe. They have the pressure. 25 seconds left to play. It's anybody's score.
Final 20 seconds now. If someone is carrying the device at the end of that timer, we will get 30 seconds of extra time. 0-4 court. Optic want to keep you off of it.
Come on.
A touch is
Good shit.
Optic though finding these kills. We might
Well,
be
Dashy, why do you keep a pistol out, bro?
Can Draza save it?
Like,
No,
just-
it's done. Pick up now with 30 seconds to play. Optic, they have a chance to get one more before the half.
Would be a dagger if they convert it. They have players all over the map. Well, first man in line falls. Shotzi, it's time to shine.
Here we go, starting to get cooking. 15 seconds to play though. Who's got to get moving with that device? Dashy with the coverage. We're getting that bit closer, just on the outside now of the zone. And Hoop goes down. Halftime whistle blown.
Come on.
And at this point in time, FaZe kicking themselves. Highlights from the first half. 2 incredible stops from Optic.
Yeah, the original stun grenade, that was a dagger, followed by Dashy's frag grenade over the top that gets him this one. You eventually get the follow-up from FaZe. Draza had to work for it, give you 2 before the capture, but it is this magical one in this moment. Device down, inches away from it, and Shotzi finds a way.
Well, he's the man that gets there first. He's the man that gets onto that attack first, and before it even gets reset, the gunfights continue. He just flies in, and sometimes that's what you have to do. You just got to grab it and try. And that man has done it all season long.
And at this level, the smallest mistakes will cost you the entire map. Optic, slight advantage with the 2-1 lead. 5 minutes left to play.
What a moment. Second half, here we go. FaZe, you've had so many opportunities here, and this is an incredibly aggressive start from Optic there up the top lane. Massive pinch from Sim. This could be very decisive. That's all 4 down immediately. Surely you're in a position here to score up. Equalizer early on. You've still got to find the kills. And
That's it.
big
2-2.
in spawn finds another.
They didn't hesitate, wasted no time. They're going to be setting up for the rally capture, clear out top green. There's your extra kills. You're going to be spawning out if you're P2 and Optic somehow, some way. You got to make sure the nades land over top is the only chance Optic have to stop this.
They're about to, yep.
Spawn, nowhere to go. The rally capture, that is a clinic from FaZe. A 3-3.
Scored twice in 30 seconds. It's not looking good.
It might just go up in smoke.
Everybody's inside. They're going to try to outrun it. Well, nowhere to go. Didn't have the mute field, and you don't have the device. Those 2 players inside, they'll find the kills. Merc wants the quick collection. He's hitting the goal point. There's only 1 player to stop it. It is Sim versus Merc, and the stun grenade slows him down.
So close. There's a big kill. Dashy, though, still keeping this play up and alive.
Why do you keep a pistol out, Dashy?
Can he get it through? No, stop.
Like,
trying to force it. Going for the heroic.
bro.
And Abuza, by the way, 27 in 13. He has been.
Abuza's just destroying.
They're continuing the slaughter.
Bottom lane trying to get it going. So a bit of damage here, and we're trying to cross the line yet again. The Draza down. Not enough firepower up front now for FaZe.
What are we doing?
Abuza! Another
Oh my god.
This Belgian is unbelievable. 31 and 13, good trophies. You gotta shoot him in the back to get the kill.
It's a big one now. Back over to the middle of the map we go. 4-2, 3 minutes to play. Abuza's on fire.
He's calling it in. Next one on spawn. Here we go.
Should be terrified. Here comes the attack. Optic trying to reposition now in this brief window while the missile deploys.
Well, Draza shoots him in the back. He's playing for kill number 2. Heads up gameplay. The Hellstorm clears him out. Draza, well, looking for the kills first. You don't quite get it, so I suppose the Hellstorm just alleviates some pressure.
Optic possession. Looking for an option here. Rotate back to the middle. Try to pull those FaZe Vegas players out of position somehow. He found the kill. Shotzi's going to be that man prying for information. Get you forward.
Nice win by Draza. 3 to feed. Making number 5. All 4 down. Here we go.
The big one now from up top. This is a massive counter-attack right now. Sin trying to lead the charge. Dashy in 15 to the window. It's big damage, and it's enough from the middle of the map to cause problems. Now Draz on the back foot. Optic counter-attack again.
Want to score relatively quick if you're Optic, and they're not even touching the device yet. Merc has to double back for it. And, well, Merc gets away with his life. 2 in the feed now from Optic. They're in the go button.
Here we go, Draz. Fantastic work, Hoop, with the covering fire. We might be looking at 3. Over the top of Abuza. Damage is fantastic. Oh, the stoppage! It's
no way.
Save.
Sim now on a run.
Oh my god.
An interesting moment. Chauncey's behind the whole squad. Sim just wants to get this as far away as you possibly can. Oh! Made it to top green, but device collected. Chauncey died out of spawn for Optic. 1:30 left to play.
Even Stevens right now, but bad looks. Optic have got to find themselves at least one more. Give themselves a fighting chance. Playing it slow, waiting for the kills. 04's position now. That's right, take your time. You've got a little bit of it. Merc what a read. 2 dead straight away. Abuza still holding that front line down. Sim now on the reinforce. Surging forward here on Scar. Mercury's not enough for the second.
Every trade is huge. You're just playing defensively.
A minute left.
It is TDM here for FaZe.
If no one grabs the EMP, it's going to reset. This time, we're back to the middle of the map. Optic with a little bit of pressure here. Merc, there's the grab. Trying to get away. Attack now through the top lane yet again. Who lead the charge? Great shots and a kill. Through the middle. Chelsea found it. That's the go button. Send in Mercules. Here comes Hook. We're looking at the third. No! What a stop! A second chance down from Hook. Chelsea trying to cover it. And it's good. Kyler Garland over the line. 35 to play.
FaZe, though, to clear out their base. There's no Optic members surviving, and now it's going to be a plain side spawn. That is a slight advantage from Optic, but the time is not on their side, and they lose the plane heady control for FaZe. You just play this. No, they're going to pick it up to 0-4. This is a pistol that he's going to try to hold this with.
We're trying to park it right now. We're holding on. 15 seconds. What an aid. The trophy interception. Shotzi now trying to pry it out of the cold, dead hands of the FaZe players. Dashing goes high.
Why does he always chow with a fucking pistol?
A few seconds. And it's
Oh my god.
FaZe take the lead here in the
Just ran their shit.
That Belgian is a bad, bad man. One of the best star overloads we have seen all year, given the moment. The best star overload we have seen all year. Abuza separated himself from this lobby and dominated it. We saw it in his player cam right from the Colossus. This man is a cold-blooded killer.
He was shitting.
For a ring. 42 and 20, he just gave you more damage than you could ever ask for. That is a hard tip for Abuza.
4,600 damage.
Yeah, 6-3.
I mean, we got nobody.
2 overloads to his game. He really did it all there.
Like,
what an unbelievable performance. And Optic again, I mean, the scoreline could be so different. Both squads defensively so brilliant. You really had to fight to find those openings, to make those captures count.
Mercules with an 8% accuracy.
There on Scar, that one will be living in our memories for a while.
I mean, truly unbelievable. That is a takeover if you've ever seen one. Double Hellstormed up, and Hellstorms have been an issue for teams in this tournament. Not here. Great calls, both go-arounds. You're thinking maybe this first Shotzi sneak of a score could be costly, and how quickly FaZe responded in that second half. They set pace and never looked back. And you see Abuza already 15 and 8, 22 and 11. He is going against the reigning world champs and just dropped a 2.0 KD against them. He's getting overloads while it happens. That is a spectacle out of the Belgian.
How important those score streaks are. Every stun you connect, everything your trophy intercepts, every kill you get while carrying the objective, the assists you get while carrying the objective, the scores you get, all of this adds to that Hellstorm tally. And they really played that so well, FaZe. I mean, the first half, there was a lot of concerns. 2 massive attempts that they would certainly be kicking themselves if they could have seen it back. But Optic, again, just managing to hold it all together. And this was the final seconds. As soon as 04 dies, he leaves himself out in the open. The game will end immediately. That is that. FaZe taking the lead.
Revenge is a dish best served in the grand finals. Phase 2 on lead, but a long way to go. We will stay on Scar. AR players love it. There's absolutely no mistake about who has the hot hand.
Well, 6-5, 4-3. Yeah, look how close the first hardpoint was as well. Expectations for this Scar hardpoint through the roof. Then a double dose of Den. That'll be the last time we see those maps. Hacienda, Gridlock, Sarcade. The latest additions to the Black Ops 7 map pool here at the very tail end of the series.
And these dens have been very delicate. The map that Optic played against FaZe just yesterday for the Den Hardpoint might have very well been the
Come on.
year. Down to the wire, 5-point game in the game clock. 11 seconds left on it by the time the game ended. It was as close as you could possibly get a map to be. Any given gunfight seals the deal. Draza in an interview spoke about it for this map in particular, about how he thinks they have figured out better than anybody else how to hold down these P4s. That's where they effectively won the game yesterday. Incredibly difficult thing to do on Scar. FaZe looking to be dialed in. Let's talk about revenge though. A dish best served in the grand finals. You know Optic, they want their get back.
Oh yeah, if you're an avid Champs watcher, you might have seen a game yesterday featuring these two teams on this very map. Whether or not this one lives up to the same level of drama or theatrics, we will see. But my goodness, what a display it was. Here we go. Scar's been looking pretty good for Optic. The last one though, not all that. Here we go.
Hey, let's go.
Back into a hardpoint mode now. The center of Scar. After this, we go to the bottom side of the map, the motel.
Yeah, and that's doing the homework. Shotzzy, he loves to go for the pinch routes. He wants to flip the spawns. It is FaZe on the good side, but you take care of the pinch, everything's under lock and key, and, well, now you just need to get somebody in time. FaZe, well, hey, they got the pressure, they got the setup. You just need to start collecting.
Oh my God.
They're out of sync. That's a lot of big kills.
3-0 and 2-0 out of 04 in Simp already.
Dance to a hoop. Trying to keep this right-hand side of the map safe and secure.
Come on.
Productive P1 by the team.
I mean, it's beautiful. Again, though, you know they want to try to flip these spawns. You know they're going to be taking those routes. The pressure on the routes is enough that FaZe has not been able to super soak the time. So in spite of the fact that FaZe
That's you don't have a kill.
Single kill, it is not even going to be a lead.
Literally.
We'll actually have the lead going into the new time, but a neck-and-neck game.
Down to the bottom side of the map we go. To the motel. Draza had the early check-in. It looks like his room's not ready yet because here at Optic already on time.
Merc is dancing on him. What a wicked moment. And for Optic, that's all four. Mercules doesn't dance, and well, getting down to your back spawn phase. Everybody welcome to Helen, who all the space in the world. One of the better P2 setups you're ever gonna see.
Force free here for Merc. Looking at that score rise, more time he spends in the hard point. A dud nade. And a clean feed so far. Oh, what a nade over the top. It's unfortunately a team kill. Merc's still alive and well.
And FaZe have lost the sauce. I mean, we're missing the first nade. There's no trophies. Then the follow-up on your teammate. You make a couple mishaps, and look at the lead. Optic have built an early one. 55 to 13, and still 10 seconds of scrap time. FaZe, two players putting the pressure on, and they're going to win the rotation. Abuza pushing out towards both. Simply be in the new time. Make no mistake, Optic, that is an electric start.
Yeah, new time now is the top side of the map playing. We saw the Overload game end there. This is a brand new hard point. Our players to soak it, keep it going, FaZe. Got a couple here. Bruce has got that left flank now under watch. Optic trying to pry their way through. That's going to be Mercules, the first man in. Sim, one of the best power positions we have on the map now, has to be forced down. Lovely lethals and tacticals. Here comes 04. Looking for the second. Lovely teamwork from FaZe.
They've cleared house. That was an early rotation, and they understand the value of the plane heading on top of it over and over again. Still no trophies. Who's going to get it here in just a moment? We see Mercules makes the impact. He got the nade. He got the double kill.
Good shit, Mark.
He just sent FaZe all the way back to spawn.
Oh boy, final 20 of play. We're going to go to the low right-hand side now. To blue, to the big old post office. That's where Dashi is now, in position already. Making sure that FaZe do not make their way across the map, making sure that as many of those Optic players can get into position.
What a way to stay alive. Good shots against the first kills. Well, FaZe are indeed going to be spawning out. We get to test the P4 holes, the most difficult one in the game to do it on. Optic, their first drop.
Starts in for Merc, a lot of problems to deal with. A lot of problems to deal with. Who's up next? Lovely kill on the first. Wave now here for FaZe, still continuing the main.
Okay, Luca.
Front door, back door. It's about to be a breach and clear moment, and that's going to be Draws there through the front, down and out. Merc still trying to find a play here. Still dancing. Lovely work from Optic. Is it a break-on-break situation?
I mean, great moves, 12 and 7. Looking for some extra kills. Tagged up and trying to get out of dodge. I mean, look at the mini-map. It is just players everywhere. So difficult to maintain. FaZe talks about how they're good on it, and they're going to deliver again. P4s has been the difference maker for FaZe on this map. They got the break, and they're looking to get the final hold. Still down by 30, but look at them. flipping some of these spawns out. Number 5 across the map. And number 6 is going to join them. Able to pick up a kill, but you have 2 FaZe players roaming this new time.
Yeah, these spawns mean it's going to be a long journey for Optic to the new hard point where FaZe have already nestled themselves in. 5 now in a row. Draz. No 6. Shots and gets 6 to the window. Now Sim cutting down a pair. Another man to deal with here, and he's got enough bullets as NPC to get the job done, no problem. Throwing 4, and now a hard point for FaZe.
And Draz is hard blocking the spawns. FaZe right now, this is monstrous. Convert the P4 to the P5. Shot for Draza on point. 15 kills currently leading the lobby. But there's your mistake. The spawns are opened up in the back. Number 6 is going to get it in the timing for the pierce of the setup. Sim looking to recollect, and well, does indeed handle the chaos, and they might just take the lead.
Destroys the trophy system as boys now push the front out, so FaZe, perfect control of the hard point, 20 seconds to go. And there's the flip, opening up the back now, allowing Optic Texas to spawn top left. This is what FaZe want, and FaZe are getting it.
Yeah, this time it is intentional. See though, Dashy, Hard Iron, he was over towards blue. Optic, these are the spawns they want. All the pinch routes they take, it is to maintain blue. To have that as B1 starts, but they lose the first gunfight, it's going to be tough to collect time.
Working it from the back, go forward. What a life this has been so far. Draz done tons of damage. Lovely nade there from Shotzi over the top. From Simfine 5, no need. Hellstorm secured. Again, on this map, very impactful.
0-4 made it out. That's a 4 spree, and now he is going to be the thorn at Optic's side.
Before he forces to try to keep this play running, he's making moves. M15 in hand. I do believe he's got NPC if he wants it as well. Flip successful. Optic spawns now on the top left-hand side of the map. A long journey through the guns of FaZe.
I mean, FaZe are just so fast on this map. The nades start off a regular rotation. 0-4 just barely able to get in towards blue, and now they're trying to keep it stable. The break's going to be here, though. Optic, 2 players making it time. Sliding past the bullets, and Mercules gives you 2. Optic, well, needed that moment. They're keeping the game close.
The 9 streaks. No need to worry about that. Draza yet again shooting very hot here.
Draza is shooting.
And the numbers certainly here for FaZe.
Luke's trying to slow down the entire squad. He gets 1, but traded out. Reduces Draza down to near 1 HP, but that's been enough. Shotzi now trying to pinch, but he gets spotted. So a delicate moment on the flank, but on time, it is a slaughter.
What are we doing?
22 and 13. He has the hot hand.
Hot hand. Hot gameplay. 5 spree for Draza. Listening with FaZe.
Like FaZe might have it. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, GG's. Another one. Yeah. GG's. Yep, GG's.
And FaZe have just got Optic in a bear trap right now. Another perfect Hellstorm and a perfect rotation of blue.
I mean, they are breaking them down. This is front running to the extreme. Somehow Mercules has found himself near the time. Those pink arrows clean house immediately. Hoop gets behind enemy lines through FaZe turn. Well, you stay alive. Johnson does the dance, and Hoop, well, at least keeps it active. The P4s continue to be mixing, and Hoop, that might be a game-saving type play. He is trying to keep his team alive.
That's it. Got the defibs out. He just hit a big bang on the chest
of Optic Texas. He's got his boys in. Now Merc pushing the front line out. What a turn this is. They still trying to knock their way through the front door. Make an entry. No hope. Dashy pushing out there with a Jaeger. Spawns down the back for Optic. Instantly identified, but the guns of FaZe are up. Merc trying to hold them down, but FaZe find a way. It's going to be an easier rotation from Optic, but still that scrap time. Yeah, who doesn't want to give them any more points at all? It is going to be 2-13, make it 2-12 for FaZe. Going into new time, and Hook spawning across the map.
Look at this. Look at this. Patient play there from Shotzi. The discipline now on the attack. Is it enough to keep his boys alive? They've got to win their own gunfights as well. Dashy doing what he can. The damage is all there. And now Shotzi a little bit late to it. FaZe have marched across Scar into time.
I mean, this is just overwhelming. FaZe, they're making Optic look like a different team, handling them on Scar. Get the entry kill though for Merc. Shotzi's made it to the time. The nades are here to meet him though. There's no trophies. It is going to be so difficult to stay alive. Who good for two? Dashy in the feed there draws the last man standing in Optic. They're doing this from the front.
Holding from the front here. Still, Optic going to find what they can on the contest. Keeping it together now. There's a bruiser from the back line. Spawns for FaZe. Will be on that close left. They're so close to the hard point, but Optic again, with that green building in between them, they can keep them back.
Oh, we turned it around a little bit.
I mean, this has been a good chunk of
Never
time
mind.
for Optic to be able to try to play keep away. Still though, the same problem remains, a 60-point difference. And now FaZe, they got the right spot spawns as P1 pops. Optic, you don't have time to take any more pinch routes. You got to start banging out this time.
Big opportunity here for FaZe. 20 seconds for the win. Attack now from Graz. He's going to find one. Evicted from the hard point immediately. Over to Abuza. Merc finds him. Optic hard point.
And 04 has all the time in the world for the pinch rounds. Shotzi gets caught sprinting. FaZe now a mixing minimap. You got
Shotzi's 20 and 35.
They're swarming around this hill.
Coverage from Dashy though, keeping you in time. Abuza now trying to pick out Merc, gets one. A few more there to deal with. Spawners now from Optic, keeping the time as green as they can.
Trying to keep it active. Green there in the feed. You know they're going to be spawning towards.
Yeah, she put the fucking pistol up, bro. Yeah. Yep, GG's.
They're going to be here first. It is 04 with active camo pop, lying in wait.
He's just so dangerous. One from low. Shots in the dash. He can't hit a single wall bang, but the coverage is there.
GG's.
Star duo, Simp at the helm. A spree across FaZe. As Optic now, one last desperate dive to time, and it is denied.
GG's. Yep, y'all are fucking dog shit. Tell them. Tell them, Optic, you're fucking dog shit.
Victory on Scar makes it 3-1 to FaZe.
I think now I finally understand.
3-1.
When 04 has the
That's it.
takeover moment, we see it from his perspective, and it doesn't make sense how he finds
Damn.
the kill. We just saw what it looked like from the Optic players. That man is invisible, so difficult to deal with, doing kick flips on it to drag you to hell. FaZe right now on another level. There is no revenge for the Scar Hardpoint. They get the final say, and they were the better Scar Hardpoint team.
Learned the lessons of yesterday, and they have absolutely run Optic over there. What a hardpoint that was. What a lovely Scar Hardpoint to close out the season. That will be that, no more. As now, we make our way to Den. Ooh, what a final. 3-1, the current score. FaZe need to make it to 5 for the championship.
What a wild day we have had. And that Dan S&D, an absolute theme for this squad. Shots maybe the guy you're paying attention to because he has had issues getting first blooded on the map. Well, on the raid, he looked on point. But FaZe have just had the extra edge. Every single map we have had been very close in this series until now.
2 24-33. Shotzi 22 and 38. Merc, he's doing the best he can. 29 and 32. Dashy. Hook's -9, but tries at 39. Everybody pause on.
From the jump, Optic took that early lead at a 50-point run, and then FaZe, just simply took over every single hill they were able to beat them on, especially those P4s, man. Absolute class.
A couple of key moments again. Hellstorms so far in this grand final have been absolutely perfect. Denying those plays, whether it's breaking hills, catching players in this one, saving the P3 hardpoint for FaZe. Incredible work. All season long, we've seen some duds. It's gold here in the finals.
And it was mentioned in the S&D how the comms need to be at an all-time high. Sint earned that Hellstorm on that P2. Where they had that 45-second jump, and his comms after that, absolutely perfect. Guys, I have a Hellstorm. You need to make sure you take green. You need to make sure you take blue. We're watching.
We just win the next 4.
Turn to check out Mercules up in that window. They
Please.
keep house. They take care of everything, and they end up holding the start of that hill from the wrong side spawns, and then they flip it perfectly for the second half of that set. I mean, that is gameplay as good as it could possibly get for FaZe. In these clutch moments, they're looking the best they've ever been.
Yeah, very much the best they have looked all year long. This is an incredible run in the grand final so far. 3 straight maps for FaZe. Desk, what do we make of that?
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for those 2 beautiful humans while they take a sip of their monster. We are going into a game 5, and we are not nearly done, are we, Vegas?
Oh,
I don't know if the Optic fans have any faith in their own team right now.
No.
Vegas. What is happening?
They're a little nervous. I got to say, the MVP from the last event has not shown up yet in this final. These
No,
maps
he
have been
hasn't.
Electric. This is the grand final we've all been waiting for, but Optic have to claw back on these next 2 dens.
Let's take a look here at our bracket and remind everybody how we got to this position at the World Finals. Alley 2026 has been so fun. We've had 4 different teams win our 4 different majors, but Optic was the one consistent. They were at every single grand final, and it wasn't until Major 4 that they finally got their trophy. They lost to FaZe in the winners bracket, and just like last time they won a trophy, they come through the losers for a second opportunity.
I mean, I think we just couldn't be in a better situation. I mean, as far as having 4 different winners and then getting blessed with the Optic and FaZe winners final, and now this is to set up the position of Optic Texas to kind of be the underdog in this series. And I don't think that's even shy of a statement because of how FaZe is playing right now. Those last 2 maps were unbelievable out of the ARs from FaZe, and that's their X factor in this situation. We know what
This is unfortunate.
Championship Sunday. We know what they can do when their backs against the wall. And it was up to the Zaza brothers to make sure they step up.
Dylan, for FaZe, they went through G2, they went through the Falcons, and they are guaranteed at least $480,000.
Who gives a fuck?
The grand finals, but you know they've got enough money already in the bank.
Oh, absolutely.
For players like 04 and Abuza, they are chasing a ring.
Oh, yeah. They were just in the grand finals at COD Champs last season, so that's a lot of money right there. But, you know, the money's nice, but they want those rings. Those players, 04 and Abuza, are still very young in their careers and new to the CDL. They want that championship because this will cement you in your spot in Call of Duty history. And shout out to the ARs on FaZe. They are absolutely fine right now. They stepped up when they needed them most.
Yeah, this break is massive for Optic. I mean, when you think across that stage to FaZe, everybody's had their moment. The defensive stops from Simp, each of the pop-off maps from the ARs, and 04 is everywhere on the map. It just feels like we haven't had any of those moments besides Shotzi, map number 1. It's been so long ago. So this den coming up in this S&D, go back, watch the VOD from the last time y'all played it in this tournament. They have to turn up.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from our players and take a look at some of the numbers. Do you still have faith in this Optic squad? Because judging by the numbers, you should. You've got Shotzi, a man who just won back-to-back rings, looking to go for the 3-peat. On the left side, though, it is the GOAT, the man who has some of the best numbers across his career, already 2 rings. He's chasing his 3rd.
Yeah, and I think that's the big storyline, right? Is that Sim could get 3rd here, right? And tie Shotzi, and then you have the story set up for next year, but then also the world history of Shotzi getting 4. I mean, unheard of, unbelievable.
Yeah.
And this would cement him as, I mean, the greatest. I don't know how you don't it.
Yeah, you'd be hard to argue against that, right? But on the flip side of it, Shotzi, he has beaten Simp in a Champs Grand Final.
Yeah.
Now, what would that do to the argument for Simp if he defeats him here, gets that ring? You saw the statistics. You can argue either way, but it would be 1-1 in a Champs Grand Final, Dylan.
Oh, it's going to be tough to call. I mean, the Shotzi fans are going to love if Shotzi wins. The Simp fans will have ammo if Simp wins.
Yes, they will.
It would be kind of cool to see both players have 3 rings. Who will be the first one to 4 if FaZe closes this out? It's still very far away. Optic could very easily come back. They are champions. They've been in these spots before. They could definitely do it. But FaZe, they are frying right now.
Awesome story.
It's not looking like it.
This one unfolds in our first
Why do I keep dropping frames, bro?
You saw Crim 6 hanging out with me. He's racing for Lamborghini. Clayster is the GM and head coach over at the Falcons. He led them to a top 3 finish. Hook and Shotzi on the stage playing for another ring. And Illy looking to get back into the scene one day while he's making some content. In the meantime, though, we've got to also highlight everything else that's been going on in the venue. Nameless, we've seen some amazing matches. That first Search and Destroy, though, is where you said FaZe may have broken Optic's mental. They win the round 11. They go on to win the next 2 games. So walk me through this raid S&D. Why was this so big for Vegas?
Yeah, just Wolfpacking it. And I think it was huge because they dealt with Shotzi. Shotzi had 5 first blood, still able to win a lot of those rounds. And really, like early on, Abuza started off 5-0, slowed down. Everybody else had to pick it up. Just a great performance out of FaZe. Wolfpacking. Something I didn't think I would see in this tournament is 04 and Simp playing together. I thought 04 was actually best alone. How many rounds did we see them planking all the way around together, finding that first blood, and then backing all the way up to
Grab a drink real quick, chat.
Team retake. This is team ball on another level and a huge adjustment out of FaZe in the search and destroy game.
Absolutely. I mean, that round 11, that retake was beautiful from FaZe. I thought when they got the bomb down 4v4, usually it's such a strong position if you're Optic to be in.
Yeah.
Get the bomb down, you have water control, you also have bedroom control. But FaZe was able to bring that back and somehow retake. These S&Ds between these 2 teams these past few days have been incredible. They've kind of been a little bit sloppy on both sides, but whoever makes the least mistakes finds a way to get the win.
I mean, the biggest thing for me in this race city was just the tenacity on the side of FaZe Vegas. I mean, you have 2 rounds where Shotzi just pulls you apart because there was an open lane. They still go in that round 11 and still have to play the retake. That was incredible out of the side of FaZe Vegas. And what's crazy is like looking at the map set, right? When we look at the overall best of 9, my biggest worry when I was staring at it was the back-to-back scar, because you know, you get these situations where when you win that first scar and then you're going straight into another one and it's a respawn, you're riding the momentum high, right? And I feel like
Here's
that's
your
what we
graphic,
saw out
Allie.
of the side
Walk me
of
through
Vegas FaZe, is that's what we saw. Abuza goes, he drops freaking 42 kills, and then you get to another scar hard point, they're feeling it, right? But another opportunity here is that we have the double den. So heading in the search and destroy, we're gonna slow things down. We have a break, it's gonna give Optic a breather, and then if they're able to steal this one, head into a den overload.
Gentlemen, you've both been in the grand finals. Does winning 3 in a row put you in the prime position to finish this? And what are your thoughts as we go into a double dose of den?
Yeah, my thoughts are, I didn't even get one map in the grand final. It was a tough
You
one.
scrapped
So-
it?
Yeah, we got cooked. Hey, I played good though.
There we go. That's all that
I
matters,
was getting some
go.
kills, but Dill won a couple in a row.
Yeah, we clutched up in a game 5 to get the rings. It was incredible. But Optic, I mean, they're down. I'm really looking at this Den S&D and Shotzi in particular. Yesterday, he was kind of trolling a little bit, getting first blooded. I like what I saw from him today on Raid. He needs to do the same exact thing on Den right now if they want to have a chance to bring this series back.
Let's take a look at Overload real quick. Talk about my boys
I'm
as
just
we
gonna
get
say,
ready for this next game.
I think the spark for this team is Dashi. He is having a bad grand final right now. He was unbelievable. But as
MVP.
MVP. But as we rewind to this Overload, I mean, what a performance out of Abuza.
Yeah.
Sit with a huge defensive stance to kind of just thwart Optic, but they scored 2 immediately on the bad side.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like we kind of saw Abuza coming. That map number 1, he comes out, starts frying. Even that map number 2, he was a little bit quiet, but in these respawns, it feels like nobody can trade him right now. And that's big on the side of FaZe Vegas, because Abuza, I feel like, can be an Axe Collector for this team. You talk about the 2 new players added in Abuza and 04. We saw 04 and what he was able to do in a final. Now it kind of feels like it's Abuza's time, though.
Looking back at this matchup, the ARs on FaZe have kind of struggled when the matches happened earlier in the season. It's been the 04 and Simp show when they played against Optic.
What a
But right
stop.
now, it's the ARs leading the way. Abuza has a 1.45 KD, most damage for his team, and Draws on the other hand has a 1.25 KD. So if the Optic's going to make this comeback, they need to start shutting down the FaZe ARs right here.
And this just kind of reminds me of the Major 2 final, right? Like where they were checking every corner, a very close Overload that came down to the wire. Optic just have to dig deep, man. This Den S&D, it was theirs, and it was Dashi who popped off with 15 kills in it. He needs to do something like that again.
Vegas, I know we all had a late night last night together, but how we feeling right now?
It's Champs Grand Final.
Come on, guys.
Where are my FaZe fans at?
Oh, they're feeling good. FaZe fans are feeling good right now. They got
And
louder.
Do you have faith in these 2? Let's take a look at 2 juggernauts that made their way from Vancouver all the way to Vegas. A huge transaction in the offseason for Abuza in 04. Dylan, this could be the time.
Oh, this is the time. If you guys all remember, they were getting roasted. People were saying FaZe fell off.
Yeah.
This is a terrible decision. You've lost him. You've lost Celium, or you lost Abizi. You lost Celium. 2 people that have been on FaZe for so long. 04 and Abuza, they had some success last season. A lot of second place finishes, but never a chip. They got their chip earlier on this year, and they proved every single person wrong. This FaZe team has been looking great, and right now, they're looking like the best team in Black Ops 7. They kind of peaked.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, a lot of people coming into the year, we're talking about how, Abizi and Simp going to 04 would be a downgrade. He's been unbelievable. Since he's gotten that MVP, he has been arguably the fastest pace setter in the game, sets the tone for this era of hardpoint. And then Abuza, what more can you say about him? Guy's been a top 5 AR all year.
I got to get a request for all the fans watching at home. Who on your Player X team has been popping off for you? Tweet me at MLG Puckett so I can copy your notes. My team is not looking good, but Simp is my MVP. He can double up on some points. And where can Simp earn me some points? In hardpoint. I don't want the series to end yet. I want it to go 9. Let's take a look back at our highlights from game number 1 because, Allie, this is where Optic got off to the right foot, but it was FaZe out of the gates that was dominating. How do they close out a hardpoint in the future?
What's so funny is that when we were watching this map number 1, it almost like you could tell that Optic Texas was just completely cold. In those first couple of rotations, FaZe Vegas clearly the guns
despite having someone to play against?
Incredibly hot. I mean, I guess it happens. I mean, you saw the KDs. Mercury's at 5 and 12 on your screen right now, and Dash has only got 7. The important part is that they brought it back, and I think you kind of think of that the second rotation, and then when they got that kind of final P4 and they changed into that P1, you start getting some kills going your way. The biggest moment though was that huge B4 break during the listen. Shotzi and Merc combined for an 11 spree there, and that's what you needed for Optic Texas. You needed a big moment to get the momentum pushing, and it didn't follow into the rest of the maps, but what it did tell us is that when they were down, they were able to put themselves back in.
Dylan, as we have more hard points coming up, this is the first best of 9 of 2026 for the fans. So tell me a little bit about your Player X team. Who from Optic did you double up on, and who is going to have a bigger hard point as we get deeper in the series?
Right now, I have Dashy and Shotzi.
Oh, brother.
They're not doing too much, but I also have Abuza.
Yeah, but Abuza's my hero, though.
Oh, he's your hero? I'm cool.
Yeah, 2 times.
Dashy and Shotzi, you guys got this. Go get those rings, okay? I need those fantasy points.
Ali Abuza is on quite a few rosters out there, according to our Player X friends behind the scenes. Let's take a look at the Belgian monster. The French support him, and for good reason. Look at this ranking in the lobby. How do you
He's been
opponents the way he's been
going crazy.
You can. I mean, like I said, like even when they were down and out, it was still Abuza getting the kills. I mean, first across the board, I think he just has a great story as well. I mean, this is a player a lot of people were saying were online that wasn't as good as he is, and now he has a chip under his belt. Now he's playing for this ring, and the biggest thing, he hasn't folded, not once. He has been here, Dylan, for this grand final.
Who's the happiest person in the world watching this right now? That's also very stressed. Rambo Ray. The people that he used to coach Abuza in 04, and now they're here, champs grand finals again. But this time, they have a lead early on in the series.
Yeah, Ray's got to be sitting there stressed.
Yeah, just a reminder, Vancouver Surge, you had one of the best teams in the league. You dropped all 4 of your players and got rid of one of the best coaches in the game, and now you're not a champ. That's so weird. Just to revisit what we're looking at, though, we have 2 of our best teams who have been the best team since the start of this season. Number 1 seeded Optic versus number 3 seeded FaZe. Tell me a little bit about the history of this matchup, though, because Ant, some people didn't even know who Miracles was or who Parasite was before we brought him on camera today.
Yeah, we got a guy who was on FaZe for years. I mean, these guys have been going at each other for as long as I can remember. 2 of the best organizations that we've ever had in Call of Duty, and it's awesome to have them in a Champs Grand Final. Not only that,
They are kind of the like Lakers Celtics of the CDL.
Still in their primes. This is a spectacle. This is a treat. For those of you new to the Call of Duty League or to Call of Duty Esports, you're witnessing greatness legitimately in this venue. And when we think about this matchup on this year, as you asked, it has been back and forth all year long. The last couple tournaments, Optic have avoided FaZe. Well, you got to meet them down 1-3, overcome this and get that chip.
I hear there's a lot of hype around the new map frequency. People want to see at EWC, and that means we're probably going to lose a hard point. I sure hope it isn't Scar because it delivered so many multi-kills. Let's take a look back at game number 4. Attached. At this point in the game, Optic is winning. We're out over the first rotation. It's basically knotted up. What happens in the second half? How does FaZe close this out convincingly? They won by 55 points.
Yeah, I mean, FaZe, from this point on, just took over. The rotations were on point, and the holds were on point. In that map 1, they really struggled to get good holds. That's why Optic was able to come back. But Scar, everyone started shooting across the board for FaZe, and they're looking really good now.
It was Draza. I mean, we get over, they have the P1, they spawn trap Optic back green, and then Draza goes on a 6 streak on P2. When you get that Hellstorm, all you got to do with a lead buff like they had is just call it in, get a couple kills. You chain 3 hills together on Optic, combo that with how Dashy was playing, it's going to be easy for you. So yeah, Optic just really needed a break on that P2, stopping Draza from getting that streak, and maybe they could have clawed their way back in.
It was also just a new duo. You saw it when we were heading into that second set. 04 and Abuza were on a 9-3 combined together. And then from then on, I mean, at that point, that gives you a room for Breather to just have so much map control, and you give FaZe an inch, they gonna take a mile.
FaZe is going to take a mile, and you should take yourself to the CDL store online if you didn't make it out to Vegas. I just got word that we are selling out of merch. If you are a size large XL, pick up your gear right now. And also, I'm told we are looking for the biggest FaZe fan and the biggest Optic fan in the venue. If our cameras catch you doing something wild, we might reward you with some merchandise. So shout out to everyone working behind the scenes to reward the fans. Everyone's winning out here in Vegas still.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this match right here is a treat. FaZe versus Optic, COD Champs Grand Finals. Never happened before. Being back in Las Vegas, the energy is crazy in this arena. So the fans, they really have to step up for their teams right now. If you're the Green Wall, you guys got to get loud for every kill they get. And the FaZe fans on the other side, they're playing so good. Keep gassing them up. We need to have this room go crazy.
All right, production, I have an idea. While we're waiting on that mystery player to come out of the restroom, how about you bring me a stack of those beta codes that we've been giving out to everyone in the venue? One by one, we'll reveal them to the camera, or we'll read it very slowly. Ali, are you excited though? Modern Warfare is just around the corner. MW4 is going to be here. We heard that guys like Miracles, the 2013 champ, considering returning to play this new game.
What's so funny about this situation is it's a little full circle for me because I got into competitive around World War II champs, and it was during then that they were putting the Black Ops 4 beta out for people to play during that event. And so it's one of those things where we're building up the hype, right, of the next game for the next year, getting to see what team's going to try and make another run. Definitely try and get some of these beta codes from some of us and make sure you start playing.
Dill told me it's the best Call of Duty of all time, as he does every single year, and I believe him again. You believe him again?
Of course, I would never lie to you guys. This game has so much potential. You do not want to miss out. It's going to be so much fun. The movement, the guns, all the new stuff. Trust me on this one, guys. You're going to absolutely love it.
Reminder, how do you get your tickets? All you got to do is watch for 2 hours today over on twitch.tv/Call of Duty_esports. Do us a favor. Drop a follow on that channel as well. It helps us sell stuff and bring in cooler sponsors, and then we can bring you guys to after parties.
More stuff and buy more things and give away more things.
And then my raise comes in before next year because we already won one Emmy. We're going to get another one for this show because Optic is taking us to a game 9, right, Vegas? For you so far. Who is going to get us there? Let's find out with our Player X scoreboard. Is it going to be Dashy? Is it going to be Shotzi? Who's got more points for you so far, Alex?
That's
we
crazy.
took the first spot for the first time.
That is an insane comeback.
There we go.
It is close.
Come on, Brandon.
Yo, Abuza's going crazy.
I'm out of this, aren't I?
No, the cramp pick was unfortunate.
I'm looking at the cramp. I'm looking at the Celium. Guys, you had a great match. Great tournaments. Fell short.
I need Shotzi to get us all the way to this game 9.
We need a game 9. You might be good, dude. Abuza is your hero, too, if he keeps playing like that.
Yep, one more match.
If they sealed the deal, it is a best of 9. That is going to be the first team to 5 wins. And FaZe, well, they are looking prime to win this trophy. Let's take a look at how they got to this pole position throughout the tournament. Starting on Friday, well, bracket's coming, I have a feeling. We saw them open up with a banger. Let's take a look at this one. As the highlights put the fans on their feet, and 04 is game 4. You nailed it on day 1.
Yeah, this guy has some of the best takeover ability that we have seen in the CDL. And when you talk about the new era of the CDL player and the new way to play Respawn game mode like Hardpoint, he embodies that. I mean, just in your face. And when we switched metas, he got even faster. I didn't think that was possible, but they kicked things off, you know, with a huge win over G2. And then they played that improved Falcons in a 3-0 competitive match. But in the end, it was a 3-0, just simply outclassed them.
And what Orfor is doing now is incredible. Early on in the year, he was struggling a little bit, and there were some calls for people, for him to get dropped off FaZe.
My guy,
and now he's in the COD Champs Grand Finals, the most impactful SMG in the game. When he is popping take in those hard points, no one can keep up with him, and they had a ride. They beat Minnesota, they beat Falcons, and now Texas.
This was the best match, though. That first game, the 250, 245. Ali, they're in their 4th match, and they've only dropped 4 maps along the way.
Dude, I mean, they're playing some of the best COD that we've seen from them all season long. And I think the biggest thing is just how strong their hardpoint is now. This is a FaZe team that has been struggling in that game mode for the past couple of years. And I say struggling, I mean, they really just maybe would take 1 or 2 in a series, but their strength really was always in search and destroy. So when their HP HP's playing like this, when they're winning 2 HPs versus a team like Optic Texas, #1 respawn team in the building, this is a FaZe Vegas that takes a reign.
I 100% agree. When you think back to the Major 2 final as well, won both hard points, right? And now they're able to win a search and destroy, so it makes it that much easier, which is why this is 3-1. Optic have to dig deep. I think they have it in them, though.
Oh, yeah.
I really do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fill is done. The players are fed, they've been watered, and they are ready
Okay,
to go.
so-
Are you ready for this game? Let's send it over to the Esports Award nominated and winning casters, Miles the Ross Boss and Chance.
Bye,
guys. Bye. See you guys. Bye.
Time to get back into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for your patience. And for you folks at home, you're welcome for the drops. That's right. We milked it just a little bit to make sure everybody gets their codes and their stuffs. Right. Where were we, Chance?
We're in a 3-1 series and a double PC swap, getting everything organized, trying to make all these players happy, and getting ready to battle. A double dose of Den. It is a replay just from yesterday between these 2 teams. They know the tape, they know the field, and everybody knows how good Simp is in Call of Duty at this game mode. 1.34 KD, getting the damage done in the opening duels. A key factor in
Okay,
this
so-
matchup. Be on the lookout. Got a Simp
Okay.
versus Shotzi, 04 versus Shotzi. It is all about containment.
And Den, search and destroy. For the last time here in the season. FaZe played incredible run with those last 3 maps. Close. Still wins, and now...
Okay, come on.
Overall, we are on player right now. The A-bomb site, eyes on that B. Near presence there from Optic. Are we going down?
And a smoke in front of the A window. Yeah, Dashy is ready for the pressure. Number 7 thinking about wrapping back. Well, now with the noise being made at the B site, Optic making that wrap over. Everybody will be here for the square up.
Yeah, we know it's on. No trophies to be found, so everything you throw should meet its mark. Less than a minute now. 04 will be the first man to make his way forward, but not without a couple of shots. Here comes the counter-attack. And 04, still good to find that first. What a kill.
Shotzi poking his head out through the mid-cut. A lot of gunfights going down, a lot of damage. 04 is going to fall, but Shotzi gets caught. Abuza, that was his responsibility. He gave you the extra edge.
Reads that one. And now the lineup. Draza finds another Mercury's a 1v3.
Oh my god.
Plenty of presence here from FaZe.
GG's. Honestly, just go ahead and win the next 2 phase. Get this shit over with.
Abuza was posted up all the way in the depths of spawn. No Shotzi loves the pinch. You don't know where it's going to come from. Once the noise is made towards the mid-cut, he hightails it to go and make sure he can get that trade. That was a battle of survival for FaZe, giving their teammates just enough time. Their teamwork on raid was the difference maker. They were trading out nearly every single kill.
And we talk about this nearly every single series, every champs especially, how important time is. That extra half second, you can give your teammate to get in position to help out. To throw something, find that trade, whatever it may be. What a gift it is. At this time, Optic on the immediate retreat, but FaZe, they are pushing that pace to the middle of the map.
Shotzi spotted 1. There was a second nearby. You know Simp is around, and that is going to slow you down.
This is an initiative taken there by FaZe for a moment longer. Now Optic back on up. FaZe over towards A. Now we can hear lethals being used. Nades hidden out. Simp traded. First bloods.
That's a battle. Still have the bomb. You might have to force this to the A site. Not a lot of open avenues. Drops it yet through mid. Good to give you 2.
Ooh, big damage.
And Merck's taken care of as well.
Yep. Get this shit over with.
Threes today in the middle of the map on Den. S&D has not been paying off for Optic. It just turns into a kill box. You have to be able to go through. One Simp slowing you down. Well, destruction in the round.
The first round, big read was that flank. Abuza's there to pick up shots. This time around, no one on that flank to pick up Draza. He gets 2 kills. That changes everything entirely. 4 overall. With a 2-round lead. Not sure what it sounds like from home, but here at the Mandalay Bay, competing chance. Here we go.
A lot of pressure. Shotzi and Hook showing force. Another first blood, and this might be the next one in line. Sim flying out.
GG's.
A 4v2 for FaZe.
An impossible confidence. Seemingly nothing they can
GG's.
do right now. And Sim, another gun.
GG's. This is it.
Of extra love.
Moment there. Couple of extra shots. Hit the player with no hit markers found. And it's Draza onto Shotzi.
Well, we cut away from a Bedraza, making sure that Shotzi was indeed dead. 3 ferocious rounds for FaZe. A 3-0 lead, 3 first bloods, everything going their way.
3-0, not an impossible task for Optic to pull themselves out of here. Once you get Hook and Shots on the board, changes the dynamic of the map.
Yeah, who can Shotzi 0-3?
Need to see one sometimes.
Yep, GG's.
Open things up. And now the pressure there for FaZe, pushing forward immediately. Optic have lost the initiative.
And it's a readjustment for Abuza and Simp. He just picked a different spot. So no trades rolling through. Extra damage being done. Now FaZe, they're getting the call. You know,
GG's.
one shot, they are running it down.
And the easiest read of all time would be, well, Shots is in the flank, but no, he's gone. FaZe. They've made it. They've hightailed out of here. And Optic, thankfully, able to rendezvous back on the A bomb site. FaZe, nowhere to be seen.
Bomb site is close quarters. You have 2 SMGs in this moment, not electing to get the bomb down. They're seeing if they can find an extra kill or 2 before they make their move.
Yeah, they want to stay here. They want to maximize the NPC value they've got right now. Stay here, get the plant. FaZe will not be a factor for a moment.
And they're planting for tree in the long term. Something to keep in mind.
Here comes 04. Initial reconnaissance has yielded no results yet. Every slide, every check, a possible fight for him right now. He doesn't see who. Trades complete, and now it's a 1v1.
It's the GOAT fight.
It's Simp, it's Shotzi. And Peter would be furious to hear GOAT fight. But we in the league asked for it. 20 seconds. Simp must find him and defuse the bomb. 15 to go. And it's over. Optic on the board.
Yeah, Optic have shown their hand through this tournament. They know they have that 5th man on their side. They don't have to check the bomb a single time. They know it'll be done for them. Simp was ready for the response. He knew where the bomb was planted for. He knew where the check is going to come in, but that is round Optic needed. That is a 2v3 from Hook and Shotzi.
When you needed them the most. Managed to pull something out. A kill for a pair of them there. Around. Still 3-1. 04 now.
Still not very hopeful, to be honest.
Simp, by the way, 6 free.
But hopefully.
It flows to the Hellstorm. Not electing to give him the bomb. They've cleared out the space. They got the smoke front dojo. This is a free bomb plant. Should they elect to go for it, they're playing kills first.
Yeah, look, way back in the dojo position there. Atop of the lockers with an M15. We're going to see the bomb plant here. Optic do not have the numbers in position, but Merc now trying to fight his way forward, trying to buy some space for the boys. Now some time as well. You've got a mid flank. It's all there. Shotzi making entry, finding the first. Here comes the battle. And Hook's over the top. Last man left alive, Abuza. Will they read it? A kill. Oh, no good.
Come on, boys.
2, Optic.
Speed kills. The difference maker for the retake. The setup from Abuza in that battle for him and Shotzi on the pinch, it played out the same way. Shotzi's going through the mid-cut. The previous round, he's a little bit too slow. Abuza there to get the kill. This time light speed. Everybody from Optic attacking that bomb site, using the man advantage they have.
Interesting enough, maybe a miscommunication, but from where the bomb was being defused in the smoke, Abuza could have attacked flat. Either they're prone or standing, there wasn't a lot of time to make the decision. 3-2, back-to-back rounds for the green team. Here we go.
They're throwing the nade for mid-control. Yet Shotzi from spawn. Hit the nade. They're looking for mid-control. Mercury's looking over, and Sid sent to spawn. Shotzi, he's behind you. He's flying, and he knows you're up top.
Going to be number 3. It might well be. We've got some noise, but there's the coverage from Draza. The Zaza duo live to fight another day. That day now is today, and well, they're both there. So Abuza, it's a 1v3. making a case for it there on the defense.
1v2.
One plant here by B. Optic should be looking for the kill. They're waiting. And Abuza, nothing as of yet.
Loud footsteps. Maybe an important decision. Bomb's going to go down at B. This is an extremely difficult retake for an AR player.
We wish him the best of luck. Here we go. First contact. A lovely attempt. A nade still to play with. The bank. And it's a dud. Pressure from Abuza as he digs his heels in, desperately trying to live. Optic, 3 in a row.
EU versus NA education. Abuza understands geometry better than we do over here. Weird nade bounce coming through, but the 2v1 execution, that is 3 rounds in a row problem.
EU NA geometry, Japanese architecture, it's getting complex. Tough scenes. 3-3. Here on Den.
FaZe have had success with these B bomb plants. If they go back to it, it has been the mid pinches from Shotzi that have been that key factor.
2 of them on the way towards B. Mercury's there yet to get the lone defender. But as we've seen, takes his time, plays it very, very safe. He gets information, he stays alive in the gunfight's now waiting for the play. Abuza in mid.
Yeah, no longer in spawn, much more aggressive. The stun's gonna back him down, but a different setup, and you already see Sim, he's making the move.
They need to make something happen there. Here we go. Sim with the long route. Optic prying forward here on the retake. 2-2 on the attack. They've got absolutely no idea that the pimp is at their rear. 1, 2.
Shotzi's on the ball, and he has done it!
Good shit, Shotzi.
Shotzi makes something magical happen again!
Sometimes all it takes is a smoke.
An instant, this decision, the coverage from the team, they swarm around them and they fall like dominoes. It does not matter. A perfect play call, and there's no time to rest. Ain't no rest for the wicked. We go again.
Yeah, 4 in a row. Dashy couple tags, backs on up, but yet again FaZe playing the same way. Hyper aggressive, push right through. You cut down the garage play, you make the A-bomb site safe for now, but B is on.
Yeah, wide open. I mean, if you're who, don't want to waste any time, go to get this bomb down. A standoff in towards Dojo, no pinches coming through for FaZe. They're squaring up. It'll be a 3v3 hit for the retake. If it's number 7 in the middle of the map, you're gonna have the numbers.
Uh-oh, that's a stun kill. Unfortunately, Sips out, so trade complete, 2v2.
And now Merc is gonna make it back. Hook and Merc working together, trying to hold this line.
The timing though on Hook. Hashtag is gonna put the ready in the front. Mercury's good damage, outstanding damage, brought down now to the nuke alone. Can he clutch? Trophy's gone. The smoke. Will it be enough to pull him forward, or will he wait? As the Michelob Ultra Arena will do their best to give him that information.
No.
And 4-4. Equalized.
Yeah, crowd can cheat as much as they want. 0-4 learn from the Paris event. They have made these adjustments. Know when you need to hop the bomb. That is a clean 4v5 clutch for FaZe.
Back-to-back defuse. 4-4. What a dent this is. We still haven't seen a snipe. Sim at 11-4. What a performance. Here you are, bomb carrier here for FaZe, yet again towards A.
First look, they've shown in this direction, so only a 2-2 split here on defense. Shotzi so quick back to sight, but he's the lone defender. No trophies up close. He's found his corner.
There's the shots. Immediate work.
Oh, bro.
Number 2. Merc, great pressure. Now the flank dealt with. Close range gunfights won yet again. And it all comes down to Hook, and he is nowhere to be seen for FaZe.
FaZe, everybody grouped up together. 0-4 on a 4 spree. In the meantime, Hook is flying. He wants to catch them while they're planting, and he's got the timing. Take him.
Got it. The nuke.
Oh, he misclicked. He misclicked with the grenade finisher. It is a rare sight to see. It is near magic, but
Oh
FaZe
my
will take him
God.
down. Sim 12-4. And I hope more than anything anything else, we get a FaZe listening in that moment to hear that one back. That has to be hysterical. Either way, 7 first bloods for FaZe on this map. The first bloods have been Optics. Bang here on Den. Map point for FaZe to go up 4-1.
Grab 04. He didn't get the kill. The spree's still alive as well. Aggression right through the mid. Smoke, we are on. Shotzzy wants to take this round by the throat.
Well, they needed the first bloods. Shotzzy gave it to him.
Great nade. Enough to now cause some havoc on the inside of the dojo. Shotzzy spots him out.
No.
Can't get away with his life. Mercury's unable to help out here in the battle. It is a 3v3.
And they let Shotzzy out the drive. They're running for the hills a little bit too quickly. FaZe, their teamwork continues to be their factor of success. Nades on point. They don't fall for the bait.
Merc is 2-9.
There with the nade allows the boys to infiltrate the A-bomb site completely undetected. Here comes the plant. And this is to force a final round here on Den. Abu's on the close. FaZe are taking their sweet time in approaching the site.
And I don't think there's any way they know Dashy was in that corner.
Draz will be the first man out on rooftops. Mercules brings him down. Trade, effective 2v2.
Dashy slid away, so I think Abuza has a little bit of intel. You're trying to pinch this together.
What a win. Abuza. Fighting for all of it now. 13 seconds. Dashy holds the window.
One.
We go to another round 11.
Round 11. Come on, boys.
As close as it could possibly be. A final round on Den. Iron will and cool composure has got us this far. This one might be up to the COD gods now. Optic will be on attack. Here we go. Three-man hit towards B. And a carbon copy of the last round. Shotzzy yet again looking for the first.
That smoke though, it's gonna scare him off. It's gonna back him down. That was a show of force, but they're getting out of dodge for Optic. They're gonna do this as fast as they can. They are roaming together as a squad. They're hoping FaZe make an overcommitment. They've gone for the full map spread.
And this is what FaZe has done every single round. They have overcommitted. They have challenged through those bomb sites. This is what Optic are reading, and it is not what's happening here.
That's a wallbang check on the bomb site from Abuza. That's a little bit of tech.
Got a new tech here. Better late than never in the grand finals. The biggest tournament of their lives. Mid-map now from FaZe. Bomb site starting to get crowded here for Optic.
And you got a battle. Number 4 versus number 6, potentially all about the timing. Actually, well, it's going to be Shotzzy responsible to deal with 2. So bomb plant, but Shotzzy, 2 players in front of him.
Surely they check it together. They have not. First.
Eyes on the second.
Let's go, Shotzzy. Let's go.
Now to the dojo. Abuza battles his way forward. Hook on the outside tree.
No.
It's a 2v2. Dashy trying to play it close. Backs up. He and Shotzzy, the long-time duo now. FaZe biting forward. Aggression as the time marches. It's down to Bruce.
They just lost.
And it's not quite done yet. The bomb has been defused. FaZe win the Den.
0-4 in Abuza. Revenge on the main stage. A 2v4 clutch. Unbelievable. Clutch of the year. Teamwork on point. They got that defused with 0.4 seconds left on the clock. Shotzzy achieved greatness with those first 2 kills.
Just play your lives, bro.
Leveled their game up.
Just play your fucking lives.
Performance, a nail biter to view. Oh my god. Just in time to talk your ish.
Hold that button. Hold it down. Can we see that one more time? Can we see it one more time just to see how close 04 came to disaster? He gets there in time. Let's go. And with a fraction of a second. What
A blunder that could have been. But
too hype of
a
a
woulda, coulda. I mean, that's how it goes. I cannot imagine the nerves 04 is feeling right now.
And for S&D being the bane of Optic's existence, the man advantage situations that they have thrown, tossed
That's it.
into space, that is the worst of them all. That is a breakdown. The teamwork for FaZe Vegas, I mean, tip it to Sim. 14 kills, GOAT stuff coming through here on the main stage. The 3 first bloods to boot. With the 2v4, I mean, unbelievable. That is the play of the year.
This is quite the final highlights. Yet again here, folks, from the last dead search and destroy of the CDL season. Some unbelievable clutches, and again, the composure. The plays, though, both teams making very ambitious plays, trying to make something happen. We are willing their squads forward. The smoke, back-to-back diffuses. Every possible trick is coming out. We are trying anything to find the win here.
Shotzi had a 1v4 ninja defuse.
Straight up.
What a wild game.
In the grand finals of the biggest tournament of their lives.
Who cares who
And
lost?
again, at this moment, could easily take care of both. And again, whether it was a misclick or not, to go for the Sentex, to try to catch both, that could have been unbelievable as well.
For how rare of a situation that is, that might be a setting thing for who, like who knows what combination he's working with. All of these rounds down to the wire. Shotzi being able to spot that second player, plays with the food, dishes out the kill, but it is this teamwork, the 2v4. Quite literally, these guys surging forward, pun intended, in just the teamwork, unbelievable. Taking turns, poking their head out, dishing
Like,
back
why
and
even
forth.
reach out, Dashy?
Into a 2v4 situation, and both of them survive towards the
That's
end.
it.
04 and Abuza, tip the cap, next level players. What a pickup.
Good shit, FaZe.
The concept
Congrats.
they had to look at these guys.
That's it.
They proved themselves.
Optics losing this map.
They are a map away
That's
from proving
it.
themselves in Black Ops 7 FaZe. This is now match point.
That's it.
A den overload for the championship.
Just in time for me to get my kids asleep.
For the legacy, the glory, you name it, it's all here. One more map is all FaZe need. For Optic now, I mean, a brief moment. to
Yeah,
remind
no,
yourselves how you got
no, that's it. There ain't no brief moment. Ain't none of that shit. It's GG's.
2 years ago, Mixie for the Optic team.
It's
So much
GG's.
adversity in MW3 they dealt with. They came out world champions. Last year they had the stretch of 0-18, the most adverse.
That's it.
They've dealt with a lot of
adversity.
GG's.
0-18. A lot of brains are shutting off on the main stage.
We've been here before.
Nonetheless, they deal with it. Here they are, down 4-1, backs firmly against the wall, FaZe in the driver's seat, and we stay on Den for an overload. What a
That's
sweet
it.
game mode this has been.
10 minutes. At least one goal is all FaZe need.
That's it.
Can Optic deny? The opening kill's good. The battle continuing here as what a battle there against Stars down and out. Still vying for control over the center of the map. Abuza digs his heels in as deep as he can. It's going to be the second there for Dashi.
Locking in the headshots. Through effectively a wall. Clean stuff coming through. Kills though still being exchanged. 04 taking the downtime to go on the pinch route. Merc picks it up just a little too late. You see Optic, they're trying to get pushed out and go for the spawn kills. FaZe, you can pick this device and just go.
Don't know that though. They don't know that. You have to wrap back now in a big way. This is a huge time for Merck's got to find the kill. Dashi's got to get another one. It's down.
That's it.
And it's going to be the first.
GG's.
Wide open. And where the hell do Luke and Shotzi think they are going in that moment? That 2v4 might have broken down in more ways than one. Take a deep breath and try to recollect yourselves. They got the
Nah, it's GG's. Yep, GG's.
Brings that one. The coverage is there. Sim now on the run forward. Here comes the counter attack from FaZe. Grenades here. Going to slow down the play. Sim has to wait for the reinforcements.
Reinforcements are here. Picking
Yep.
up the middle of the map. Abuza, a little bit of extra damage.
GG's.
Good. One player in 10, you're doing the dance, looking for the trades, and everybody falls. FaZe moving forward.
Time to get going. Whether or not you punch your way through lockers here, Adraza goes down, so now think about that mid-map attack. Thinking about repositioning. Abusa there, Fold on a rear
Yep.
guard. What a
GG's.
looking for another now through couches. Abusa still on the charge. Optic defensively, just about hold. Close, but no cigar. Optic counter.
Shots are going to take a second to show this A hit. Right now, 2 defenders. They're now just starting to wrap back. For Optic, it is 4 players. Simp right now is out of the picture. The other FaZe players have to slow them down.
It's a 4v2 over by Dojo now, so get your nades up, boys. Get moving. Fast attack now from FaZe. A little bit of mess. A big pickup. Brucey's got the rock, and it's 1-1.
Both teams have had players out of position. The flanks right now a little bit too slow. That's the get back. You FaZe, you got a Bruiser pulling out the NPC on this map. They are looking to set pace.
Yeah, this is the pressure you want. What a nade. And the fadeaway. Shotzi dancing. Problem though, you lose this. Brucey's going to catch this. Oh no, he's got by. Hook. Buck is there for the pair. 2:20 on the clock. Optic now on the run.
Pressure's not done. Again, a Bruiser with the NPC. FaZe are looking to try to light this kill feed up. The device though getting wrapped all the way around. That is 2 kills in favor of FaZe. You got a Bruiser working the pinch. And he is soaring at you.
We're going to send this one forward. And Simon 04, they're going to hold down the gates. Oh dear, it's too close for comfort. Shotzi's got to find a few more here. 04 on the outside. Here comes Merc. Another attempt for Simp with the pickup. He misses the EMP. Hook saves it yet again.
Dude, this game is a mess. This is grand finals. We are getting after it. The adrenaline at an all-time high.
Can't be losing this one. Keeping it dangerous now for FaZe. What a save yet again. Another 2-piece for Merc. A grab, a run. He's got to go. A boozer.
Oh my God.
Guns in the bed.
What direction do they want to go? Well, it looks like B is going to be the call. Number 2 in the middle of the map. Another guy out towards Dojo. You have the extra men. You got the hype for 04, and the high ground pays off.
Pays off in a big way. Lovely nade from that. Merc, he's still on the run. Shots are good. Numbers are still here. Shots, he might be able to pick this one up. We might be looking at a second. Big Brucey with the pistol to take.
Good shit, Brucey.
Through sheer force of will, Optic trying to battle back.
Back to the middle of the map now. FaZe have been on the back foot on their side of the map for quite some time now. Final minute. Optic still holding on. The A goal now looking very dangerous. Options through the middle, and FaZe can't control mid.
Well, now you get device control for Optic. You were looking for the spawn kills. Merco does get traded out. You've restabilized the position. Now you're looking for the extra kills.
45 seconds on our first half. Another goal here for Optic, looking very comfortable going into the second. But FaZe, good enough on the attack to make something happen. Here we go.
The thought is one final play. First
What are we doing?
Next kill there for FaZe. Massive advantage straight out in the middle of the map. Device control for FaZe. You got a Shotzi behind you. Protects the device. Right now, keeping it alive for his team.
Just trepidations and picking it up. They knew he was
Yeah, but
somewhere, and they still can't get it. Shotzi, zonal control of the middle of the map. Completely denying the grab. Here comes the next attempt from FaZe. Still, yet again, denied. By Anthony Cuevas. Castro fighting now through the lobby. Another big kill. A pickup now from Optic, and the run is off. Which goal will it be? B or A? The Jukes. Back and forth. Extra time. Hooks on the play, and there's the halftime whistle. A single EMP lead for Optic.
Yeah, we had a single EMP lead
right now,
last one.
Through their veins. It was an absolute steal for this first capture. Both Luke and Shotzi way out of position. Looking for the spawn kills and just miss their device. And then a bounce back happening in a similar way. The FaZe team needed to hold the line, buy some time, and they could not get it done. Optic ran them over for their score. And then insanity around this device. This final capture to give Optic this extra edge. A scoreline similar to what we saw on Scar.
Very similar to Scar. I mean, Scar's second half all FaZe. But this time around, Den feeling a little different. Here we go, final half of the Den overload. Optic to stay alive here in the grand finals.
Good start for Optic. First 2 kills go their way. Abusa left 1 HP, dashing, flying in position. Cannot get the trade. Abusa good for it. Optic still have the pressure. Need the reinforcements for the device, and the AR players for FaZe continue to hold on.
Oh, there we go. Shots onto Shotzi, but enough just to hold FaZe back again. He has been
this incredible defensive player. No one's getting past him, and that EMP is safe as he likes. Trying to make something happen now by B. Optic not happy, very much so, with only a 1-point lead.
Able to get one. Nazi's almost been the fail-safe, protecting this device. Well, now FaZe firmly have it in control. Never mind, Shotzi continues
I'm telling
from
you.
downrange.
I'm telling you, it's making something happen here. A big three. Abuso, what a play. Oh, staying alive for a moment longer again. Just keeping FaZe off of the EMP as much as they can.
They caught who? Well, Simp gets caught on the other side. Now the device is by yourself. You're going to full wrap his back 0-4. The very distant lead blocker. Optic just now starting to respond.
It's incredible control of the map so far, but this is a big one here from 0-4. Up close and personal. He's going to let a few go by.
He's got the pinch now covered. As soon as he starts to hear that noise, it's time to go! It's two! The third not good enough! Another man in lobby. Raza still lives! The capture at A! Here comes the equalizer! FaZe yet again, the second half!
Here we go.
Raza with the turn and burn. That's the extra. Abuza keeping it going.
3 now in a row. There's number 4. The fifth no good enough, and now the EMP open for business, trying to maintain control on the bottom side of the map.
Sim's gonna reset. And Sim does get traded out. Raza, next man in line. The pace FaZe are playing with, undeniable. But Optic, well, they catch it out, take a deep breath. One more pinch is coming through.
Trying to slow the pace right down. Optic yet again. Objective mindfulness
Across that EMP, no one able to get a free touch. Down low, couple of big ones here for FaZe. Merc unable to get effective. Defense now for Optic is essential, and it's Sim there with the Jaeger. Covers through the middle of the map, good. You've only got one man left though for FaZe, so Optic survive for them.
And Abuza doing the heads up thing. Keep the main gun out, don't throw away your life. Get these extra kills. That is gonna slow Optic down, and you gotta be careful about the wrap. You got number 3, 0-4 working on the pinch. He's gonna have to back up, and Abuza has held the line. 0-4 ready to snap in position, but he gets caught. Shots it with the read. Optic heads up gameplay. 2 minutes left to go.
So another hold here, Optic on the counter. That momentum starting to build. Draz sucks the air out of the room for a moment. Here we go. Hook starting to wind up the hit. No more days to throw. Trophy's working overtime. 2 minutes to play, and we're trying to find another one here by the B goal. Shotzi on the flank. It's going to be red, but can he catch the kill? Good for one. Here comes the carrier. EMP's up. Under a cover of fire, Dashy's doing the job he can. Send it forward. Still waiting for the play. No one here just yet, and the EMP retreats.
They couldn't quite get it. Square enough, though. Ready for war. Extra nades, extra stuns in the back pocket. 2 kills on the feet. Number 3 out of position. And Optic are going to get it. A war of attrition.
Let's go.
They have the extra
They took the time. They took their chances. Immediate wrap down to the top side of the map for FaZe. They will have the EMP as it spawns.
Anybody's ball game. Pressure's there for FaZe.
Shit.
Kills are good for Optic. Device in their hands.
1 minute 20 is all they need to do to stay alive here. FaZe defensively. A 2-2 split for now.
There is no rush for Optic in this moment. A minute left to hold on. They're keeping the pressure going.
They have possession, and now they have a lane to fight through. Shotzi starting to push forward. 1 minute on the clock. He's found his corner. We're waiting for the kills. Sim, the perfect position by goal. Can we peel him from an angle? It's looking like that. Oh my God, what a win! Oh, but it's 0-4. A second kill, and now a 2v2. 45 seconds. He's gone. He's gone.
Let's go. Let's go.
40 seconds to play.
Good line, enemy lines. Shooting these players in the back. Trade's good. Mid-map's under control. You got a deep pinch if you're going, but everybody else is from spawn. Sim has to be the hero, and he gets red. Optic have this map under lock and key.
They're trying to find the fifth. Trying to find another. What a play. Dashy from the top stairs. Damage dealt. FaZe with a chance.
There's
15
no time.
seconds.
There's
They can
no
get
time.
one if they find all the kills. They will never be able
game.
to find a second. That is game. Final chance to slide it through. They will never be able to catch that off the respawn. What an effort. Optic stay alive here in the grand finals.
Optic has dealt with adversity.
Is it glitching like that?
Being down that much in the grand finals. They got the goods on 10 overload. A hell of a second half. It was a war of attrition on that zone. Took 2 different full push attempts to make it happen. Optic very heads up in the gameplay. It was a messy, messy first half. Well, true GOAT things in the second. So patient, so calm, reading the map so well. Optic leveling up their game.
I mean, I was so, I questioned the decision on that left-hand side attack for Optic. They get their kills, they just wait a second, they want it to be perfect, and eventually it is. They do manage to bowl over that. 4-3 score that doesn't necessarily truly tell the tale. A brilliant map altogether.
And it's your carrier kills, that key factor for Optic. You see 6 from Shotzi. How many plays in the first half is he just stopping the phase push in its tracks? The phase have the control, they got the lead blockers, they have the pressure, and he's behind you, kills the play. And Mercules, multiple multi-kill moments, defensively stopping that device. Everybody for Optic on that map had to clutch up another nail biter, another 4-3. There's a little bit of green. FaZe still though, just a single map away, and they'll have their ring.
So now we find ourselves in the final 3 maps of the tournament, the new maps. I'm excited to see what the Des thinks about how the tournament's gone so far, how the match has gone, and what's coming up next.
Oh my God, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you enjoying this match? You weren't 20 minutes ago.
Now they are.
Now they're loving what we're seeing, and now I'll be honest, so am I, because I said at the start of the day, I don't care who wins as long as I get to a game 8. Show me another hard point as we get to gridlock later in the series. And can we get that far? Did Optic show you enough at the end of the overload to give you faith that not only can they win this next one, they could also force a gridlock?
Yeah, they just need to settle in a little bit. We were talking about it. That round 11, if they win one of these round 11s in these 2 search and choices we have, it would be a 3-3 series. So Optic, they're staying in this. That was a massive map for them. I can't wait until we revisit it because the nerves are showing for the Optic Texas players, Dylan.
Oh, absolutely. When it comes down to that S&D, though, you have to close out that round 11 2v4.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just got caught out solo. They were challenged. They should have just backed up together and played as a team. Trade the last 2 people out, but unfortunately for them, they couldn't. On the next map of that Den Overload, they absolutely took over, and Simp had a slow one right there after a hot S&D.
I have a feeling we'll have a lot of time to talk about those maps and
Please
hopefully
do.
show some highlights. In the meantime, though, we got to remind all the new fans to Call of Duty Black Ops 7. This is our World Championship, and you are watching the 8 best teams in the game. Right now, we've got the ones who won Major 2 and Major 4. Optic, they have one thing different, though, Allie.
Oh, yeah, they
were
do.
in every single one of those grand finals.
Every single one of them. And the phase one was a painful one, too, when you look back at it. And so that's kind of the story when it comes to this series, too, is they were actually in the head-to-head. Now, because of that winner's final, 3-3. So this is a tiebreaker on the season for both of these teams. But obviously, FaZe is starting a lot of these maps super hot. And this is something I feel like we don't usually see from FaZe. I feel like, if anything, they have a slower start. They have to battle their way back into it. And that's kind of the FaZe that we know. This is a different story. I feel like we're seeing 2 very different teams than we've seen the entirety of this season.
And has FaZe gone to a grand final and gotten second recently? I feel like that used to be their mantra back in the previous titles, but this year they've been looking clean.
Yeah, that's now Optic, right? So Simp's gotten rid of that, and he's had a couple of bad champs in a row, back to back, and now he finds himself leading in the grand final, desperately wanting to close this out. And I want to go back to what you guys were talking about with the pace set by FaZe. Clearly, they had a discussion that we are going to play as fast as possible.
Yes.
And it's taken a while for Optic to adjust to that. Now, they got blessed on the first half to have those defensive stands, but I think that breathed some confidence into them because the aggression started to get flipped towards Optic at the very end of the second half. So the later part of this series could be an entirely different story. We had that extended break. Dashy's finally comfortable, and I think that they could do it.
Optic is down for a long story. Let's take a look at their journey across 2026. It started back in December as they opened up with nearly a flawless online record. Going into Major 1, there was so much hype, but it took them 4 tries before they lifted that trophy. And Dashy surprised everybody by taking home the MVP, also as the oldest player in the league.
Dashy's been the backbone for this team all season, especially in the biggest moments in the grand finals. Granted, they only won one of the grand finals, but he's been lights out.
Yeah.
If they want to go back-to-back and repeat right here, Dash needs to step up in the rest of the series.
I completely agree with you, Dylan. I think the story has really been Dashy in the role he's found himself on this team. I feel like I've called him the equalizer in some of these moments when they're in these tough spots. You saw it at the end of that overload. He was the one that was making the plays, getting the two when you needed him to. And another thing, like just their play style in general. Like you can tell that at the start of this grand final, they started playing to the pace of FaZe. I think Ant touched on that really well. The tail end of that overload, you got Karma in your ear, 3-time ring winner, telling you guys, listen, slow it down, play to your pace. You guys got this.
This is our lobby ringleader list, and you can see Karma 3 as a player. Shotzi, the man he is now coaching with 3, and he's done it back to back. Shotzi not only could be the first of 4, but the first to have a 3-peat alongside Optic. Let's take a look at how Optic stayed in this fight. It was Vegas, though, in the hard point, looking pretty darn good, and
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was just an electric map. I mean, you're talking about a map that goes all the way to the distance. And when we get to the final round, we have to talk about the 2v4. The Surge duo, they're playing with so much confidence. It is so hard to deal with. I mean, this map gave you everything. Hook had a guy hostage, could have got the 2-piece right. He pulled the nade out. Like, these are things that just don't happen in a normal setting. So people are just going to have
Here's
the
that
play
nade.
I'm talking about. He grabs
this
the
is a
guys.
two-piece
Listen,
right here.
This is a freest 2-piece ever go.
Yes. And then when you have a guy in a hostage shield, you also have the mini-map. You know where the other team is. He would have got 1 kill. Even if the other guy runs away, he gets his 2nd kill, and then it's a 1v1.
Yeah.
Punch it up, round 11, 1v3. Optic would have had so much momentum to close out that map.
Allie, what is harder than a 1v1? Well, apparently for Optic, a 2v4.
Dude.
How did FaZe clutch this up in round 11?
And what's crazy is you're looking at the minimap. Shotzi gets these insane first 2, right? He reads the guys on the flank. He's able to go join his team. But then it's just the pressure. Dashy, unfortunately, is working with the pistol in this situation. And the bait and switch out of Abuza and Un4 was just clinical. Things like that. Although it is grand finals and you're like, yeah, that's where those things happen. That can't happen.
Yeah, it cannot happen.
It can't
honestly.
happen.
We have seen a round 11 and game 7 of our Challengers Grand Final. We are now here in the CDL World Final, and it's time to find out, can we get to another round 11? It's time to send it over to the casters. We got Miles, the Ross boss, alongside Ian Chance. I won't say his last name.
Full federal shit split. Let's get to Hacienda. How you doing, bro?
It's not technically.
Just a Hacienda search.
We are exposing him grand
I
final.
got 14,000 drop frames, bro.
Black Ops 6. It was a map that Optic absolutely loved. And the tape on this map, incredibly interesting, because you could go back to this year for strats. You can go back to last year for strats. By the way, bread and butter. In SMD, no mistake about it.
What is an SMD?
Optic. They have thrown away man advantages. It is quite obvious at this point. You cannot afford to make these mistakes at this level. FaZe. This is tournament ring point.
2 social stories so far have gone around 11 that both gone towards FaZe. Hacienda, though, a lot more tape on Optic, and that might hurt them. But at this moment in time, stats be damned. All that matters is the next 11 rounds, hopefully. Nothing has been shown. Nothing seen. But all the ideas are there, and Hook surprises us all. Draza drives the dagger forward as Hook finds his 2nd kill. He's still dancing.
Gotta recollect the bomb. 2v3. This is your test, and we get it in round 1.
The 3 Optic players now, they're rolling together, starting to feel a little loose. Starting to get moving.
Come on, Optic.
Phase right
Come
now.
on.
We're going to play a very ugly war of attrition. The trades are on. Like gravity, they are being pulled towards each other. Here we go, 30 seconds. Intel for Draza. As he licks his lips in anticipation of the kill right now as Dashy down. It's a 2v2.
It's also going to be a mystery Hook.
Yep.
Hook thinking about the ace. This would be a free kill off bomb. It's all about the trades or a disappearing act. He's on the hunt.
He's on the hunt. Looking for that 3rd. The damage is being dealt. He gets it. And now looking for one more man. It's Draza upstairs. And it's Shotzi.
Come on, Optic.
Ace denied, but what a
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh shit. Shotzi just knows he needs to live long enough to get Hook in the mix and Hook in the perfect position for that post plant. 3 kills and the defuse. Hook. Black Ops 7 demons.
True demon. Draza put a lot of work in the damage department in that round, but unable to clean them up. Seeing that 3 kills there from Hoop. diffuse as well. Score starting to build.
Optic's first try on their attacking round. Leaning towards the safe side, but similar to the Den, going to be a bit of a full map spread. Merc will be the island player. His decision's the most important. The gunfight's for everybody else near this A site.
Shossi's, oh man, he's nose. These players are so close. Intel, perfect coverage here. Hoop's got his shoulder there, so they now know. Out we go. Safe from the doorway. Oh, Merc, just a little
Oh
bit
my
too much up there.
god.
Cracked on the rock.
Yeah, worried about
Just
some type
so
of
that
spot.
shit.
Here we go.
Overcommitted. It's standard. It's a square.
It's GG's.
This is teamwork, and they got it again for a swim route.
GG's. GG's. Bro.
And Mercules, too smart for his own good.
That rock, man. That rock. BO4. The legendary 1v5 from Looney. BO6, how many moments we saw, and now claims another.
Draws a COD kid at Purist, tweeting out the Reaper gifts, talking all the smack, shooting all the bodies. He lives for these moments.
Three through the middle of the map right
Merc and Dashi 0-2.
Get exchanged. A stun, I think, dodged shots, so now Sim knows. A little bit of space to work with, and oh boy.
That's an unintended line of sight if ever I've seen one, and it's going to pay off. Dashing out, Optic fly, Draza, a 1v4.
Shotzi pulled that shit out.
Lead check.
What the
To see why Mercules is so
fuck?
committed to checking that spot. It is known. We're seeing Havoc showing that off shortly after the map got released. Pulling around the grand finals, not too shabby. Optic up 2-1. Just floating up high.
Spider Ant, he's got many nicknames. The master of the movement. Now that is one hell of an angle to find.
Now that might be the reason FaZe never go to that bomb site again.
Well, Optic sure will. FaZe in the 2-2 here. Good map's going to get real ugly. Yeah, Dashi out. No need to take those fights. No need to stick it out. Guess who's back? 0-4 now in position.
They're taking space though. You got Mercules and Dashi over the A site. They're bringing the bomb back this direction. We're dealing with this B bomb site. Can't handle the shenanigans. Wide open bomb. I don't hear any trophies. Got to be a little bit fearful of these nades.
Will be no one in play for quite some time. Over on that side of the map to FaZe, slowly but surely making their way forward. And Shotzzy has found his first possible victim. Ta-da! First blood there. 0-4 gone. Hoop lives. And now a Boozer on a flank of his own. 30 seconds on bomb. Liv Merc can't get it done. Dashi now trying to hold the bay by well. Shotzzy keeps the left flank safe. So now a bit of a retreat and a collapse here. Optic close ranks. The blade! Down to the pin.
Come on, Optic.
What a round out of Optic. Is it a blade or is it a batarang? Big Bruce doing it different. Down to 6 HP. Still finds the kill. Optic are digging deep.
5-1 for Hook. The knife kill for Dashi, 6 HP, one of the straightest shooters in the league, as straight as the edge of that blade. 3-1 here on Hacienda.
And for FaZe, you're back on the attacking round. You have any hope dealing with this B bomb site? You're going to be worried about the spot, and you take the bomb towards A. 2 through mid, 2 through the left side. Well, the spot's nobody on the cross.
Yeah, Shotzzy out in position. Looks like he's probably trying to make the jump again. So that B-bomb site, yeah, don't worry about that, boys. There he is. He's up in position now. However, the plant by A. Optic looking to take this back fast. Over the top they go, and Mercury starts things off. Drain's good. Middle of the map, not great right now for Shotzzy. Can he survive? Oh, he goes high. 0-4 does get the call. Now to Dashi, last man. And he's still swinging. FaZe. Bounce back round 3-2.
It's the good decision making. Shots you pop a smoke at your feet. You want to deal with that? I certainly don't. I'd run away too. Let your teammates recollect. Once again, FaZe showing off the teamwork. No unnecessary gunfights. Mixing things up. Draza was the guy that gets the instant bomb plant, but 0-4 in front of them, and they're watching that arrow. They just dip out. Number 4, Simp is who spots him, sets his teammate up for the kill. Efficiency in S&D for FaZe.
And every round is an incredibly challenging battle of trades. Who can take initiative
Come on.
and get something tricky. It's so hard to pull off a win here convincingly this late in the tournament, this late in the season.
Simp isn't the type to go for the spot. So Optic worried about the Creddy angle, but cleared it out, hitting the stun.
Oh.
There's some players back there.
Oh, yeah. He hit all 3 with that stun, though. Shotzzy peeks forward for a little bit of information. The trophy nearly cuts his head off. Here's the fight. And Shotzzy, the first man on the feed.
Aided by the information. FaZe a little bit too quick. Through the middle of the map, these FaZe arrows are now everywhere.
Oh, we're thumping. We're making a lot of noise. And who takes advantage of it? Simp. Come down.
Good shit, Hook.
Corridor now. Draws.
Oh, he tried to.
And he's gone as well.
Who tried to fucking slide and he just crouched.
Decision matters. It is a square up on that B site. 0-4 hits the go button. The follow-up was not there. Optic Texas. We are 6 rounds in. They have
I'm going well.
first bloods. And they just swarmed this map. Merc jumping out towards mid. Hook up here in the hallways. Good for 2. Trades for Mercules. Instant for the final kill.
I wonder, with our friends from Treyarch in the crowd, if they've seen that spot for the first time today. That's a funny one. I wonder what the reaction
I remember Havoc showing that spot off.
to A. Nearly everyone will be involved in this battle. FaZe have taken so much of the map, but it looks like Shotzzy yet again on the hunt.
And Shotzzy, I mean, this is
Dashy has a snipe.
purely behind enemy lines.
Dashy's got a snipe out by fences.
I mean, hallway control for Optic. The pinch potential is here. Such a delicate moment. I think they're waiting for Draza to get some information. Yeah, they want the hallway control first. He's taking the long route.
He's going to catch him. Got it. Sniper eliminated. And now, looking for the bomb site yet again. If we go all the way around, Mercules is coming out from both sides. The damage is on the kill. And FaZe survive, no casualties.
It's the teamwork, it's the extra numbers, still flowing together. Oh! That was the one man you could have caught by himself, and Abuza guns him down.
First in 1v4. 1v3. Bomb plant now. X-ray will be turned on. Wow, okay. Those are nice shots. FaZe keep that defensive line across the bomb and across Hacienda.
Trying to play with the intel. He's dragging those FaZe players over. They're worried about the top hallway. Shotzzy has gravity.
Has a smoke as well. Here we go. On the Chow. FaZe, aggressive. Don't let him take the space. Don't let him get involved.
And a huge round, allowing Draza to get to work. He is the
Let me give me some Oreos, chat. Some Oreos.
They wait for him to sort of kickstart the play. He finds that first blood on Dashy. They get great information. They get grouped up together. And a couple opportunities for Optic players to even the odds. Merc, all of a sudden, he's challenged 3 players. An isolated gunfight, Hoop versus Abuza. Abuza just gets the jump. FaZe fighting back, but still Optic up 4-3.
Optic attacking round. Uncharacteristic of the young Miracle Maker. He's lost a couple of tough 1v1s. See if he can't reignite the fire. Oh, those stuns are going to sting, and that's going to be a ton of information passed over as a groaning Shotzzy now. Tactical retreat, bomb plant, 4v4 retake.
Hook has had a dozen bomb plants in this series. The whole, though, a different story. Time is ticking.
And Shotzzy now making a maneuver through the middle of the map. He's going to have some presence. Bound by fences, this young Merc. A lovely first blood. There's the rebuttal. Shotzzy always being pressured. Time now not in favor of FaZe. They have to make something happen now. Down a man. 15 to go.
Optic are good for it. There's just not enough time. Yeah, you're gonna force commitment. Draza, you can't clutch a 1v2
Let's go.
like this. Desperation with the pistol. Not good enough. Optic up 5-3.
That point. One round at a time. One map at a time. It all continues.
Hook has been wildly efficient in this series, getting the bomb down. Optic are clutching up now.
You plant the bomb, create a space for your team to work with, and change the state of play. And Optic's post-plant positions here on Hacienda have been so strong. Last look here, Merc dancing, diving. You have the numbers, you have the comms, and you have that focal point to worry about. That secret window, time and time again on Hacienda. Another round now, and it's going to be a lot of Optic through the middle of the map, and that's where Simp is going to be finding this information. Big tag, eyes are on. Let battle commence.
He's just there to make noise. 0-4 going for a swim. He's only going a quarter of the way around, lying in wait.
Dashy's there in the window. Doesn't quite see him, so he will remain undetected. That is a blessing for 0-4. Takes his time, finds the kill, and Shotzzy makes a splash. Fish in a barrel, 2v2. 2v1.
Extra kill.
Here comes Hoop. It's a stun, and that surely denies the chance of the clutch.
Isolated gunfights. Oh, Hook's not going to spot how he feels it now. He just got the calm, but a little too late.
Damn.
I think his teammate might have
I
just
turn off my face cam while I eat these Oreos.
right. Too late on that one. FaZe good for the round.
My God, Draz, 11-6. The timing on that call.
And the stun grenade to stop Hook from going for that trade. Raza, amazing piece of utility in this round.
Draza's family in attendance. A nervy moment watching. One more round for the equalizer for our third round 11 of this grand final. FaZe all over the A side of the map for now. Dashy, those shoulders. Just enough information passed over to the retreat again. Unwilling to take a massive risk, and FaZe roaming the halls of Hacienda.
Staying tall in lobby, Mercules responsible for the well side of the map. This is Optic waiting for FaZe to make an overcommitment. He's got to be careful about spreading themselves thin.
Yeah, that shot's now tell Shotzzy. Possible wrap for FaZe. Off the X immediately. Turn that dot into a lure. It's bait, and right now FaZe across the map again. Hook sends it. Simp, are we going to pick up the trade here?
Oh my God.
Simp!
It's GG's.
0-4 as well!
GG's.
And as the COD gods would have it, for maybe 3 maps in a row, another round 11, unless Shotzzy can somehow clutch this.
G fucking G's.
Another here in Vegas. What?
That's
are the
insane.
odds for a third round 11.
Round 11 make men.
Like, what was he looking at?
FaZe in this grand finals have been legends. Here we go again.
For the championship phase. To take us to gridlock. Optic. This is the last chance on Hacienda, an 11th round. All the tricks, all the plays, here we go. Lightning fast attack here from Optic. They're not going to check the usual spot, and I don't think anyone's going to be there. Nades in from Dashy. Trophy in play. All the markings of a strong post plant. 0-4. First blood. Draza joins him. And Hook makes it a 1v1. Abuza now versus Mercules.
GG's.